What up, y'all? I just champed an entire banana and slammed my like 4 large pills within a minute. I literally had the last gulp go down right when the timer hit 0. Woo! I'm proud of myself for that. Hey, gang. We're back. Back at it. It's been a while since we had a backyard baseball stream, because if memory serves, well, last week I was at the beach, and then the week before that, I think, I had to do something else, or I canceled that stream. Oh, I canceled it because of my sinus infection. That's totally what it was. So yeah, it's been a while. For the first time in like a month, I'm finally gonna settle back into a regular streaming schedule. So. Yeah. Wait, I thought it was Pikmin. I'm sure I have problems with Twitch where I updated the title, notification, and game category, and hit done, and it said updated, but sometimes it just doesn't. If I update it, like, sometimes it just does not update it. So sorry if you feel misinformed. Pikmin we played on Sunday, and we will play again this coming Sunday. Okay. The Blue Fishes. I don't recall our record. Here, I should say hi. Where is it? Hello. I was up real late last night. First of all, you might have noticed that Spiritfarer video went up. That was a few months of work by one of my lovely editors, Will, who clipped it down, and then I just took I always take a few days to like watch it all back, make any last like chops that I want to make, add any last edits that I want to make. So I spent a few days doing that. That video's up. Very good game. And I've been working on the Supermarket Simulator video. Obviously, I have not 100% of that game yet. I'm not even really that close. Well, I'm pretty close. So it is not anywhere in the realm of ready to go. I've only just started editing it. It's going to be, I can already tell it's going to be in that like upper echelon of videos in terms of time spent editing and writing and stuff like that. Same realm as both scripted Terraria videos. Those are the two largest projects on my channel in terms of the fact that I did every facet of them myself, between watching back all the streams, writing like a 60 to 70 page script, recording that, editing that with clips from the streams within. I made all the graphics for those myself, and then I edited it all myself. So I really like those videos because it's like truly start to finish. It's all me. And one of them has 1 million views. One of them does not. And the one that does not is the one that was easily the largest project on my channel in terms of time. So that's a bit of a shame. But I'm looking to make the same kind of video with the Supermarket Simulator one. So it's going to take a while. I have trouble getting myself to start working. Once I'm in, I am in. And I am like sucked into this project. I like sat down on my computer. It's like unhealthy. I like sat down on my computer at like 7 p.m. last night and then kept trying to like tear myself away from it to go do something else. And I was so sucked in that I couldn't. And then it was 2:15. It's like, I gotta go to bed. And then I went to bed at like 4. So sleep schedule's still screwed, but that's why we do 2 p.m. streams. So it's really no stress. Okay. I have a text from my mommy, so. There we go. Okay. What was I gonna say after that? Something. Either way, very hard at work on that video. I'd say the largest project on my channel would still be the Stardew Valley Perfection one, because the time spent on those 4 videos combined dwarfs anything else. But any one of those videos took significantly less time to, or like less working time to put together than the scripted ones. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Plus, like, in terms of mental toll, Perfection was 26 live streams, about 76 hours. The Calamity mod playthrough was, I want to say 16 streams. But I tended to go over on most of those. So it averaged about like 50 hours. The 76 hours spent playing Stardew Valley throughout my freshman year of college, in terms of mental impact, I'd say gets like curb stomped by the Calamity mod, because especially like the latter half of that series, I left every stream feeling so defeated until I beat it. So yeah, that was definitely the most I've put everything on the line for a video. Okay, that's enough. I just wanted to chit chat. I know you guys hate when I do that, because the top comment on every single one of my VODs is someone putting a timestamp and is like, here's when he actually shuts the fuck up. No one phrases it like that. But hold on, text from my mom. I'm all done. Okay, let me say goodbye. Goodbye, babies. Pause my music. All right, it's been a while. I gotta open the program. It's the first time in ages. Ages. Okay. Start game. I forgot how loud it is. I forgot how loud it is. How do I always forget how loud this game is? Turn it down. Jesus. So excited for baseball. Dude, not only am I excited for this fictitious game baseball, today's the All-Star game in real life baseball. I need to look up what that is. I'm gonna do that right now. All-Star game. It is at 8 p.m. Okay. I will be watching. Randy Johnson on the pump. Okay, it has been a while. I'm going to be out of practice. It's going to take me a little bit to kind of get back into the swing of things. The Blue Fishes are 8-0. We're going for history here. I don't believe. I'm going to look it up. MLB team perfect postseason. The 1976 Cincinnati Reds are the only MLB team to go undefeated in the postseason. We're going to do something that's never been done. We're going to go undefeated in the regular season and then go undefeated in the postseason. Our White Monster season, I've been posting little videos, and there will be 3 or 4 total for that season. The Blue Fishes, I want to have one huge narrative film about the first professional league team ever to have a perfect season in the game of baseball. That's what I want. So there's a lot riding on this. A lot riding on this. There's a lot riding on the shoulders of these kids. Ernie's gonna have trouble because, I mean, those are just like that. That is a forgotten memory of a shoulder. But I don't know who's got broad shoulders. Keisha and Mikey. Keisha and Mikey can take the brunt. Okay. Everybody knows Ahmed is our guy. It's no mystery to the league. It's no mystery to our fans. Look at that. We have 3 4-home run guys. Ahmed has 7. That's even higher than Jay Green, one of the best pure hitters in the league. Oh my God, is he gonna go for the Triple Crown? Ahmed is right now. He's leading in home runs. He's leading in hits. And then, well, for Triple Crown is, what is it? Home runs, batting average, and some other thing. Is it RBIs? What is the Triple Crown in MLB? It's a pretty archaic thing, so it's bullshit stats. MLB Triple Crown. Batting average, home runs, and RBIs, yeah. So he's leading in home runs. I doubt he's leading in batting average. He's not leading in RBIs. That's Mikey. I don't know. We're kind of on Triple Crown watch. If Ahmed ends the season extremely strong, he could absolutely win the Triple Crown. And this is not like just American League versus National League. This is everything. That's crazy. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just... What league are we in? We're in the American League. Okay. That's enough. That's enough chit-chat. We have a ball game to play. Yeah. And anybody... So... people told me that the stat things, the temporary pluses and minuses, are less about just like random chance having a bad day and more about like everybody has a set of circumstances. Certain fields that they like or don't like, certain opponents that they like or don't like to play against, and certain people that they like or don't like to play with. Sally Dobbs. I mean, like that's Mike Trout is who that is. That stat line. That's Mike Trout if he could pitch. So Shohei Ohtani is what I'm hearing. Let's play ball.
Welcome back to Baseball Fever, all you crazy fans. Sunny day here with Vinny the Gooch. Say hello, Vinny.
Hello, Vinny.
You are too much, Vinny the Gooch.
Will feature a few
Oh, it's the Monsters again. They've rebranded. I really hope that at least one player from our team last season is going to be on this team.
And a bunch of great attitudes have seen
The second I left, they rebranded.
standing season. You can bet they have hopes of landing in the playoffs, and my guess is they will.
Without further ado,
My guess too, dude. We're 8-0.
Let's play ball.
Too many voice lines.
The
Too
starting
many voice
pitcher
lines.
Today is Angela Del Vecchio.
Dice him up, Vic.
One's a
Sugar
spot
pop.
guaranteed.
Carlos Ocampo.
Carlos Ocampo. No theme music for him. Oh, I turned the music...
So timeout.
I forgot. I turned the music volume off. Hold on. I gotta quit and turn that back on. Options. Game music on. I turned it off because it was in the background of my computer because I had to gather some reference images for update. It's been a while. There's a chance this was the most recent stream. Sorry it's taking me so long to get in the game, but this is important. Remember when we were talking about the pipe dream of having this like super over dramatic 2000s anime style t-shirt of this team? Remember when we were talking about that last time? Shirt's done. The shirt is done. It's sitting in the wings. Whenever this video goes up, it'll be out. Shirt is done. I'm not showing it to y'all, but trust me when I say it is 1,000 times better than I could ever have imagined. I'm so proud of how I laid it out and how it came together. I commissioned some beautiful artwork. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay, but yeah, I had this program running in the background because I had to take pictures of each kid as reference to send to the person I commissioned. And yeah, so I had to turn the music off. All right, Carlos Ocampo. If I remember correctly, we were kind of in this rhythm with Vec of slow ball, hook, and heat, and they were really just having trouble catching up to it. This game puts a lot of value on changing speeds. Obviously, in the MLB, switching up speeds is incredibly valuable for generating strikeouts. In this game, it's like especially overblown. 1, 2, 3. It's almost too easy. What if the mods got to see it like last time? Fine. Oh wait, no, but I'm not done with it. I'll send it to you when I export it. Promise. It'll go in the mods chat. You guys can get a preview. Kathy Wolf. We got the opposite color scheme going. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. This is like the Bizarro world. Everyone is on edge right now. Not only are we playing the monsters, the inverted colors. Everybody's uneasy. Nobody feels comfortable right now on the field. I shouldn't say that. Angela is clearly feeling reasonably comfortable. Oh my god. They have yet to even tip one. Okay. That's fine. All right, well, now that you've seen the heat, low and in slow ball. Looks like it's going to be a high and in heater, and then... Okay. Heater again. Angela, I can't have you throwing this many pitches. I need you to stay in the game. Kathy! Putting together a pesky at bat here. Oh, is it going to hit you? Nope. Got the corner. Great pitch, Angela. 2 strikeouts. Okay, Fred Benson is unreal. We're going to send the outfield back for Fred Benson. We're going to give this kid nothing to hit. Nothing. We're not doing the fastball middle. I think he'll be able to catch up to it. We're only throwing shit at the corners. If we walk him, that's fine. Angela. He's so fast! That is the fastest kid I've ever seen in this game in my entire life. Jesus Christ, there's like a rut in the first baseline where he was running. Amir! Oh, he's trying too hard to be his brother. He's trying way too hard to be his brother. Did you see that? That was really cute, but also quite sad. Oh, fuck! Oh, my God. You are not Ahmed! I'm sorry. Don't take his line. Runs in the family, I guess. We're going to have to pitch around him. That's all right. I love playing from behind. Okay, I've heard enough. I get the picture. Jesus. Okay. Eric LeBeau. We're already a little juiced, and I'm having trouble finding that more juice power up. This is got off to such a great start. This is a Vicky. You don't need to dive! This is my #1 pet peeve on this team. Why do y'all care so much about the web gem? Just make the play. There are no scouts here. You're 6. You don't need to dive for everything. Oh my God. Outfield was still back. It's my fault. Angela is already juiced, man. This is tough. They're making her throw pitches. I didn't see this team's record, but we gotta just get out of it.
Next one's a strike guaranteed.
Just get out of the inning. That's a gambit. Juices are pretty bad. I'm banking on an offensive showing as well as a more juice power up for that strikeout. I don't hate that play at all. It's fine. Sally has max pitching stats right now. Good shout. We'll put her in if we need to. Look at Amir. What the hell is he doing? Sticking out his rump. All right, Dante. His whole color grading changes when his animation hits. My literal favorite thing. We're going to start off with a bunt. I need to check these kids' arms first and foremost. Need you to put that down, Dante. Need you to put that down. Need you to put that down.
From the stretch and the delivery. Strike 2.
Oh, okay.
Keep it together. He's got
That ball had a vapor trail coming off of it. That was a big league heater.
And the delivery. A bouncing ball.
All right, they're all fast.
He's out.
Okay. I've noticed that when you get later in the season, they just make all the kids have max speed that you play against. So bunting is going to be tougher, especially when you bunt it. Well, especially if you miss your first try and then ground it straight to the pitcher. Everybody says I shouldn't do power swings with Pete Wheeler, but I'm not a child.
He's ready now and delivers.
That
was ball
okay.
1.
I just had to watch that. Remember, we have to swing it extra early with Pete. He's got a very slow swing, but if he connects, it goes.
Ready now. Fires.
Taking that.
Ball 2.
Almost got screwed. I had way less bite on it than I thought it would. And if we get Pete on the bases, that'll play because he can run. I think I was late still. I don't know. I was under it either way. So maybe it's for the best that I didn't make contact. I'm going to watch that. Yeah, I don't mind that at all because a walk here would be so huge. All right, we're just going to try and ground one out and beat it out here. Now, what am I saying? Coward play. Look at that! And I was about to do a ground ball swing! Pete Wheeler! And this is big, because I don't know if they did their scouting. But they might still have no idea that Pete's as fast as he is, because he's trotting around the bases right now. He's not running. There's a chance they still think, because he doesn't look like the fastest kid if you look at him. Playing from behind. This is what I'm talking about. His theme sucks. His theme sounds like the Stardew Valley saloon music. Mikey Thomas. Mikey has been a little cold lately. No pun intended, if I remember correctly. But if there's anybody on this team that I feel more confident about their ability to break out of a slump, it's Mikey. That was not where it was advertised. At all.
He comes center. He throws it.
Okay, here we go.
Swing.
Oh, under it. Or over it, I mean. Sorry, rolled over. Yeah, Mikey's just not right now. All right, Keish. Clean up. Clean up, hitter.
From the windup, head to the plate. High ball 1.
Good watch. I love Keisha's her idle animation. Like, that's very hitterish, what she's doing with the bat right there. I always watch those on 2-0 counts. Always. Ow. Now I'm going to swing away if it's close.
Target goes up. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Oh, late. Gotta have that, man. That's pitch to hit. I don't need an instant replay. That's a huge tip. Somebody told me I can hit escape to skip those, and that is going to change everything. We got one back, man. I'm totally fine with that. And we got more juice. The game that paid off. I'm going to try and see how long I can last before using that. Everything I needed to happen happened there. Obviously, we didn't get enough runs to go back in the lead, but, man, she can only locate the slow ball right now. She's basically been reduced to Kenny. Kenny was just a slow ball guy through and through. She doesn't even have that much. Like, she hasn't lost that much, and she already can't locate anything but a slow ball. Heat. I'll take my chances. There we go. K! That's 4 outs on 4 strikeouts for Angela. This is a very interesting outing. I would say This is eerily similar to Brian Bayo's most recent outing against, I believe it was the Athletics. Brian Bayo for the Red Sox had this bizarre outing where he let up a few runs, so it wasn't really a great start. He was allowing a lot of traffic, but he was like mowing down dudes with the strikeout. He like allowed a lot of, usually it's like one or the other, where either you're on, you're striking everybody out, or you're just not having a good day and allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. He was allowing traffic on the bases every inning, but recorded the first like 7 outs of the game via strikeout. And I was like, what a weird pitching outing. What a weird outing for a starter to have. And look at Angela doing the damn thing. The exact same thing. We shouldn't be doing that. That was unnecessarily risky. I will absolutely go in with the Heat, though. I'm going to see if I can... Okay. I'm going to try and get the K with the slow ball now that we've showed the Heat. I'm going to see if I can get the 3rd out of the inning. Gotta have that play. Sally, way to approach. That was an MLB play right there. That's your ball to cut off the short, keep your momentum going to first. Great play. Anyway, I'm going to get the 3rd out of this inning with another fireball and then open the next inning by using the more choose power. All right, Billy Mendelson. That's a wild pitch. Was not outside. You have no idea what you're talking about. Sunny Day is a quack. That was over the plate. It was just high. There you go. All right. Closed stance. He thinks an outside pitch is coming. That's where you're wrong, Billy Mendelson. Ah! How's that? See ya. Go home, Billy! That's another 2 Ks for Vec, for Sugar Pop. I forgot Vec is her brother. Let's hit. Ahmed, Sally, Angela. Sally and everybody in this lineup has power, with the exception of Dante and Vicky. Everybody is a threat to hit it out. Especially this guy. Ahmed Khan. Hitting against his brother. Oh! That was a hanger, man. That sucks. It was a little high. I would give anything in the world for Ahmed to go yard off his brother. Ah, again, it was just outside the zone. Just bad luck. Maybe she'll drop it. Yeah. Bad luck. All good. Got plenty more bats in the game. It's the beauty of baseball. I know you are, Sally. I know you are. I know you are. Take that. Bad luck. No problem. Oh, god damn. I'm timing these up just fine. Oh my god, Sally's fast today. I forgot. All right. We'll stay at first. We're going to steal because Sally is... All right, second baseman's on ketamine. Sally is unbelievably fast today. So, stealing on the first pitch. Also, this gives me a great chance to scout the catcher's arm. Because if their catcher's got a glass arm... Great book, by the way. I read it like 4 times in 3rd grade. Then we're squared. Yeah, that... Good to know. Good to know, right? Isn't that good to know? Steal again. Sally's pose is so funny. Gotta swing at that. Oh! My God! Sugar Pop just missed it. Look at her. She's so slow. Just missed a bomb. That's still a tie game, Sugar Pop. That was barreled, man. Hit the fence on a fly. This game is tied. And here's Ernie, line drive. You know the vibes. Ernie just puts bat on ball, man. That 434 average is actually less than I would expect. See, because that's what he does. That's what Ernie does. Sugar Pop. Oh, my fucking... You're killing me, Angela. You are killing me. You are killing me. I was so high on you after that great half inning and then a RBI single. I need you to dig a little bit. Steal. Catcher can't throw. Vicky's is batting 727 right now. That is insane. Okay. Can't win them all. But we tie up the game.
Left one on first. Tied at 2.
I told y'all I love playing from behind. All right, we're back to the top of the order. I will be using more juice right off the rip. There we go. And now let's get some more Ks.
Back to the plate.
See if we can get another one.
Swing. Whoop.
That should be playable.
Nobody
It's
out.
bullshit.
From the windup and the delivery. Low ball 1. 1 and 1.
Angela's pose after she throws is another favorite of mine.
Swung on. Strike.
It is not a very good defensive position, but it looks funny, so I'll let it slide.
From the
Heater.
stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Swinging.
Got him.
Strike.
Another strikeout for Angela. That's 6 out of the 7 outs recorded.
Bye-bye, Fanta. Kathy Wolf. That's up.
Kathy. Kathy.
Ready now. She delivers.
Sugar pop.
The swing. Strike.
Dice them up.
She's set. The delivery. Swing.
God damn, sugar pop. Give her the heat.
She kicks. Fire.
Send Kathy Wolf to the pound. Oh, God. Come on.
Bouncing ball. Laid
Vicky.
out. Gets away from her. It's a short. It's a first.
Angela.
She's safe.
It's fine. We'll turn 2. Double play. No, we won't, because everyone on this team, especially Fred Benson, is the Flash. So, maybe not. You know what? She might steal, but I kind of want to see a steal, because that is speed versus an impeccable arm
The windup
behind the plate.
and
That
delivered.
that would bring the fans to the stands. Oh, for God's sakes. Yeah, that's going to...
Got it.
Any ideas why the game decided that Mikey would be going for that ball? The only agency I have, as far as I can tell, is just clicking the ball to tell the nearest person to go for it. And that time it just, like,
1 out.
didn't happen. And now we have Amir up, who is 1-for-1 with a bomb. His season stats aren't great, so I maybe he plays better when he's playing against his brother. That's a bad spot. I need you to hit that corner, man. Low, okay?
Takes the stretch.
Low.
Here's the pitch.
Don't hang it.
That was ball 1.
It's a good
1 and
pitch.
1.
It's a good pitch. We're in trouble here. If we can turn 2 somehow. We definitely can't because how fast these kids are.
Low ball 2.
This is a tricky spot I'm in
From
here.
the windup, a 2-1 pitch. Swinging. Got it to left. Runs over to it. Base ball. 4 out.
Angela? I'm not going to yell at you because you're not even worth losing my voice over. I gave you one specific instruction. You cannot hang the left hook. You can't. Under any circumstances. You can never hang a hook. Especially to the hottest kid on their team. I need that ball down. If you need to walk him, walk him. I don't care.
Comes to the plate. 1 out.
You gotta hit your spots, Angela. I don't know what you're doing in your free time. Man.
Goes up. Cut to the
5-2 monsters.
A swing. A bouncing ball. Right to the pitcher. Tosses it over to first. That's an out.
This is tough.
Andre Simpson steps up to bat.
This is tough. I did say I love playing from behind, but that is a gut punch. I need to find just any way to get a hitting power up.
From the stretch.
It's never going to be double play because literally every player on their team has max speed for some reason. So we're just going to have to hope they throw us a crazy pitch, and then you got to shut up. And then hope that we can make contact with it.
The swing. Foul. 0-2.
Heat.
Ready now. She delivers. That was ball 1.
Angela. Angela, hit your fucking spots.
Here's the
Hit your
windup.
spots,
1-2
Angela.
pitch. The wing. Direct. She got another one.
All right. Nobody interact with Angela in the dugout, all right? Have her sit at the end of the bench. Give her some time to think.
Halfway through the inning now. The fish is behind. Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
It's all right. Dante, you are the least offensive player on it. You never... The ball never finds you in the outfield somehow, but anytime it does, you make a play, and I appreciate you for that. We'll do ground ball. The bunts aren't working. Everyone on their team is too fast.
From the windup and the pitch.
Man.
0-1. The windup and delivers. The swing.
Hey, that might play if their catcher's slow. God. Okay. Woohoo! That's big. Because you know he can steal. All right, Pete.
Nobody out.
1-for-1 with a tank. It wasn't even a tank. It barely got over the wall.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
I'm putting the steal sign, but if the ball's in the zone, I'm swinging.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Strike one.
I wish I took a cut at
for
that.
it.
All right. Here we go. Runner on second.
They have a
To
runner
Petey
on
Pete.
second. Nobody out.
Come on, Pete. Runner in scoring position. You got to get this run in.
Into the motion. He throws it. Strike. And the count is 0-2.
Pete has no eye. It could be anywhere. I need to get better at reading the actual
Into the
ball.
windup. Here's the pitch.
Gotta take a cut. Oh!
A bouncing ball.
Leg it out! Petey Pete!
Third.
Now we're gonna play some small ball here.
Double.
Oh, out of play!
Play.
5-3. We got a runner at third with no outs.
They got another
He
one.
fell down. He was dead to rights if they caught that. Oh my God, that is a huge swing.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Someone right down the middle for me.
Mikey, you have been... I don't know where you've been, but this is a great time to come back.
Runner on third.
This kid is like
Nobody out.
automatic on the mound. It's crazy.
He winds, cuts to the plate. A swing.
When Mikey's missing those, you know something's off. Well, to be fair, it was also not even close to where the prediction spot was, so that was just kind of unfortunate.
A swing.
What is up with Mikey, man? Something's just not right.
No fair. I'm telling my mom.
That last one especially, I feel like I did perfectly in terms of location and timing.
Keisha Phillips, turn it back.
Mikey's just swinging through it right now.
Keisha.
Ready now. And the offering.
We need to score this guy from third. There is no excuse, especially with how fast he is. Just got to put it in play, man.
And the throw. The swing.
That is in play and more. Wait, no, we need a tag. What am I doing? Oh my God. Tagging isn't even necessary, dude.
And they give up another run.
Gotta make some magic. Okay, I should stop. 5-4. We're within one, and we've got Keisha in scoring position. That brings up Ahmed, don't it?
He's got
All right, Ahmed. I need you to answer. Your brother is kicking my shit in right now. Our shit. So we're a team. We're a team. It's not just about me, I guess.
from the windup and delivers. The swing.
Ahmed, come on! Oh, that was a pixel away from a shot.
Off the wall.
That was a pixel away
Scored.
from a 2-run tank. I will take a triple. That'll tie it up! Ahmed!
Sally Dobbs steps in.
And here comes Sally Dobbs, 1-for-1 with a single.
I'm gonna get home run this time.
I don't remember what the... Oh, it was the ground ball to the right. They took out Amir. It's true. As good as he's been offensively, he has not had it today on the mound. He's left a lot to be desired. All right, we've got a new pitcher here.
And the count is 1-0.
We still have a man on third with 1 out. We can get this in and take the lead. That would be unreal.
Takes the stretch.
Especially after that
and
gut
delivers.
punch last inning.
Swing.
Oh my God! Leg that out. It's a crazy pitch. Dude, this is fine. I just need Ahmed to knock it out here so we get a power up. That is big, Sally! We got a power!
And Del Vecchio coming up to the plate.
Sugar Pop, I swear to God! Sugar Pop is so slow, we can't crazy bunt with her. We're gonna hold on to it. As tempting as it is with runners in score position and crazy bunt right now, Angela is far too slow. I'm gonna save it for someone like Vicky or Dante.
delivers. Swinging. And
Nice
pops
hit,
up.
dummy. Oh my god, that'll drop. Hold on. Yeah, I was about to say, let's see if I can distract with Ahmed here. And more!
He scored!
Sally's so fucking fast.
And she's caught in a pickle.
This is vintage! Vintage! 7-5 fishes! This is what speed does. It incites panic. 7-5 fishes. Ernie, line one to the gap.
Here's the motion. The
Sugar Pop will not be able to score, but
They have a
if we can
runner
keep
on
this
second.
inning going somehow, this is an insane game.
Into the motion. She delivers. Eyeball 2.
I've never seen someone move as fast as Sally is moving today.
Into the motion. And the offering. Swing.
Wow.
2 and 1.
Wish I had that, but beggars can't be choosers. Throw me another one.
The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. 3 and 1.
You can walk, Ernie. You can feel free to do that.
Into the motion. 3-1 pitch. A swing.
Oof.
A bouncing ball.
Like that out, Ernie. Yeah! This girl's got no idea what's going on.
Looks like she tripped. She
Just did it
slides.
to distract. That's right. Second and third, one out. They're falling apart.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Vicky, there has never been a better time for a crazy bunt than right now.
From the windup and delivers. That was ball 1.
Throwing it at her
And there are runners
face.
at second and third.
That's low, Serena, even for you. Shout out to the pitcher with the shit arm. Yeah, really going a long way for us.
Low ball 2.
She doesn't even want to pitch to Vicky. That's smart. That's smart AI. First base is open with second and third. I'd almost intentionally walk here.
She's set. Cuts to the plate.
Yeah, this is a smart AI. This is actually crazy. This is exactly what I'd do. Pitch around him. There's a base open. Create a force play. Double play potential.
Into the motion and the delivery. That was a ball.
Take your free base, Vicky. Take it. That's smart. That's smart pitching. All right. That brings up Dante, though, if memory serves. So we will absolutely be crazy bunting here.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante Robinson batting 482 is not something I expect. If you asked me to guess Dante's batting average, I'd say 200.
Ready for you.
They don't know we're sitting on a crazy bunt. That's right. They have no freaking
Ready
clue.
now, and the delivery. High
Serena
ball 1.
can't find the zone, man. She's wilting out there in the summer heat.
She is ready. The pitch.
Dante.
The wing.
There we go. And everybody's running.
Not very often.
I don't know.
Oh my god, it hasn't even hit the ground. There we go.
But
Right,
one
Ernie.
thing I do know, it can drive any field of
Oh, that sucks. Went right to. Oh my god, Vicky.
This is another run. And he comes in to score. And the runner scores.
Clear the bases. It's 10-5 fishes. I thought we were in trouble after that 3-run shot. I had no idea we were going to put up an 8-run inning, and it's not over. There's still 1 out and a man on third.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
We have another crazy bunt. Okay, no, we're gonna save that for. Dante's the perfect candidate for crazy bunt because he's fast, but he also can't hit. That's why. Oh no, he's there. Oh, never mind. You know, the monsters may have rebranded, but this is the same monsters that it always was. This is a team with a few sluggers that has no defense.
See that one more
This is why I left this franchise. They put no emphasis on defense.
time. It comes up to the plate.
It is so refreshing to be on the other side of this.
1 out.
Mikey, you have just not. They took her out. That's crazy. You have just not been right. This is a great time to get back on track.
Good kick. Here's the pitch.
Because we'll not be. I'm not crazy bunting with you. You're far too
And the
slow.
count is 1 and 0. Into
Come
the
on,
windup.
Mikey. I know there's a great hitter in you.
A swing.
I must be missing something because I'm like,
1 and 1.
I think I might be swinging early. I think okay. I'm gonna try sitting on it more.
Pitch. Ball 2. 2 and 1.
Mikey is bad. Gotten too comfortable. Okay, you guys drop the pitchforks, all right? I will not let a brief slump erase the multitude of brilliant things that Mikey has done for this franchise. He's also sick. I mean, to be fair, he is just not. He's just not seeing it. Hey, if you're going to slump, this is a good time to do it. We're winning anyway. I'll give you as much time as you need to work it out.
Been very good to me. From the windup, here's the pitch. The wing. Strike one. And the count
Hell of a
is
pitch.
0-1.
Okay, Kathy actually has it. That girl they brought in was nothing, but Kathy's got it.
Swung on. And drove one deep.
2 outs, so no use trying to tag up. Oh my god, that right fielder is such a dingus.
And she's safe.
Keep throwing it to home. These people are stupid.
Runner is safe on third.
Okay. I always do that just in case they throw it out. 12-5 fishes. Nope, we will not be seeing that play again. All right, Ahmed, you narrowly missed a home run very early in this inning.
I'm gonna smack this one.
Let's see the real thing.
She delivers. What was that?
Let's see a bona fide bomb.
Wild pitch. Here's the windup and the offering. Strike one.
That is crazy unlucky. That's insane. That's fine.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
What do you think he's listening to? Eric Satie.
The windup, the 2-1 pitch.
That's a strike.
Runner on third, 2 outs.
Okay.
Into the windup, the 2-2 pitch.
Oh
A
my
long one and
Go! Get out of here! Up and con! Where's Amir?
rock and roll. Belly dog.
Shove his face into the dirt. Why did it skip the cut? What just happened? I hit my desk and it like skipped his home run trot.
In action.
Did I just break something?
Target goes up. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Yanked down the line. She'll beat that out. That was a fair ball. It bounced on the line and then the fielder grabbed it while standing in fair territory. What the fuck? It's fine. It's so good.
Stretch. Here's the pitch. The wing.
Get
A
over her
bouncing
head.
ball.
Nah.
And that's an out.
All right, the inning finally ends. We put up a 12 spot, and we still have a crazy bunt. This is insane.
Steps up to bat.
This team is insane. Dude, I'm so glad I just had that thing I said about, like, he's probably listening to Eric Satie because I already have an idea for a bit I'm going to do when I'm editing it, where after he hits that bomb, I'm going to have some Satie playing in the background. I'm going to start just playing Satie whenever he comes up. This is my favorite thing about doing a series.
From the windup, Rose it.
Is that eventually, as more videos come out, there are just like more and more running gags, and they start piling on each other. Because like the first running gag we had
From the windup and
in
the
this like editing gag, I guess, in this series was that one Sonic song playing whenever somebody's just tag her.
out of there.
I think that might be the slowest play I've ever seen. But yeah, we had that. We had the church bells with Angela, and now we have Satie with
Into the
Ahmed.
motion and the throw. The wing and the foul ball. 1 out.
This next one's a
It's like that's how the started perfection thing was. I just had like all these editing conventions I had settled into for that series until by the end there were like, especially like the third one had like 7 separate like running editing gags.
A bouncing ball.
Oh my god.
Scoops it up.
What is wrong with these kids? I thought they were all so fast.
Billy Mendelson comes to the plate. 2 outs.
Did they all get some kind of like experimental compound and it's worn off now?
Into the motion.
This is a sad sight, man. This is I have never been gladder of anything than the fact that I left this franchise. This is a sorry
Ready now, hit
franchise.
away. Swing.
Gotta feel for the Monsters fans.
Brings up easy play for her. Great shot.
Man,
to
these
first.
kids just have nothing
Out
left
of
in the
there.
tank. All right.
And that'll do it for them this inning. I gotta see that one again.
That's that.
Halfway through the inning now.
14 to 5.
Up by 9.
Bluefishes.
Angela Delecto coming up to the plate.
Oh my God.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
Tell
Ready
them
now,
about
1
it.
for 3. Low ball 1. 1-0.
Talk, Angela, talk. This game's over. I'm ready to just skip the rest of this one and move on to the next one.
Swing.
Okay.
Pop fly.
Hey, maybe that'll find some grass. No, mind. That is a quick girl on the mound.
Bernie Field turns back.
All right, Oni.
I'm ready. The target goes up and the throw. Swinging.
Felt
Strike.
like I was right on that.
One out.
It gets called if you're up by
He
10.
delivers.
All right, well, let's get one more. Does it? I feel like we've been up by more than 10 plenty of times before.
From the stretch, she delivers. Strike 2.
We weren't hitting that.
The target goes up. The 1-2 pitch, and that's
That's unbelievable
Gave it a
pitching.
ride, but ran out of gas. That wasn't so good.
That's all right.
Okay, that'll
Vicky with 2 down.
the stretch, she delivers. Strike.
Oh, I thought I clicked bunt. What the hell? I definitely clicked bunt. That was weird. All right, well,
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. That was ball 1.
plenty more chances to lay one down, Vicky. I never realized Vicky stuck out her tongue during your intro animation. And then a separate message just says, cheeky.
Ball 2.
I love Mikey and Angela's themes. Ahmed has a good theme. I think my favorite was Jocinda's. She's no longer with the team. Pablo's theme is the best, but obviously I didn't draft him. I get that's bullshit, by the way. So many comments on that first video. I got so many separate comments. Dude, they're just gonna walk Vicky every time.
Roll down the first baseline.
I got so many separate comments of people on the first video saying, like, why didn't you draft Pablo? Where's Pablo? Does he not realize how good Pablo is? L for not drafting Pablo. When there's a clip in the video where I explicitly am on Pablo's screen and say, yes, Pablo is the GOAT. I acknowledge that he's the GOAT. I'm not going to pick him because that would be too easy. And then I still got so many comments of people saying, does he not know how good Pablo is? So I pinned a comment under the video saying, like, I know about Pablo. It's addressed, and I left a timestamp even. And even after pinning that comment with the timestamp, I still get like 5 comments a day.
2 out.
Like, you can go check. There are, like, if you scroll for like 3 seconds, you'll see one. If you sort by newest, people saying, like, why didn't you draft Pablo? Pablo's the GOAT. It's like, oh my God, I gave you so many chances to see that I did address Pablo
1-1 pitch.
and am familiar with how good he is.
1-2. From the
Crazy
windup,
bunt. Fuck
1-2
it.
pitch. That was ball 2.
I'm not going to have too many more chances like this for a crazy bunt. This is a bad hitter with a runner in scoring position. This is like the time for a crazy bunt. Well, yeah. Okay. I was willing to strike out on that if it was a strike. I'm not going to use a crazy bunt unless it's firmly in the zone. Take it, man.
Ball 4.
My God. Kathy's falling apart. Okay.
Wheeler steps in. Runners on first and second. 2 out.
Pete Deuces. 3 for 3 today with 2 triples and a homer. And we will be crazy bunting. We will be crazy
Take the
bunting.
stretch. Pitch on the way.
Is this the right guy to bunt with, though? There's such a high chance of me missing because of how bad his plate vision is. I will still be. I'll crazy bunt. I'll crazy bunt.
The stretch and the offering. Strike! 1-1.
Only if I get one to turn on.
Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Fuck it. That's right.
Go!
We're stat padding Pete today. It already stopped? That's the worst crazy bunt I've literally ever seen.
And back.
Just threw it into the middle of the infield. Dante.
And the fourth inning's over. 2 left on.
I have a lot of questions. I actually have a ton of questions.
Carlos Ocampo
First of all,
steps up with nobody.
I'm actually going to time out because of how many things just happened.
The coach calls timeout.
First of all, I'm led to believe that that was a glitch. Because when a player falls down, they will still respect your inputs. Dante powered through mine. Even when I was clicking, he ignored it, which makes me think that the game just charted a course for him. Even so, I'm up by 10. I'm not going to whine about Dante getting thrown out at home. What I am going to whine about is the fact that there were 2 outs in the inning. When they tagged Dante, they also labeled Pete as out, who was in an unrelated location. Even though there were 2 outs in the inning, they marked it as a double play. And I don't know if you heard, but they gave the Monsters a hitting power up for that. For turning a double play that they didn't turn. They just tagged Dante out and then the game glitched and called Pete out as well, even though he was not, and gave them a power up. Because the thing is, beyond the fact that that's a glitch, that they consider that a double play, there were also 2 outs. So double play is impossible. That's the only way this team can get back into this game with a hitting power up. I'm not happy about that.
From the windup and the offering.
I'm not happy.
Swing. Strike.
Hopefully they just used their power up there.
The stretch fires. Another strike.
It's an unbelievable pitch. And we've got more juice as well, so
She kick and the throw.
I can be a little heavy-handed with the
It's fouled
power
back.
pitches
And
if I really need
0-2.
to. I'm saving the fireball for
Ready
Amina.
now, and the offering. That was ball 1. 1 and 2.
Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know.
She
All right,
kicked.
give him the slow pitch. After saying that.
Foul
Carlos,
ball. 1
dude.
and 2.
Give it up. You're being annoying.
Stretch, touch to the plate. The swing,
That'll play.
and he dives. No. He
Vicky! Oh my god!
He's out of there. Kathy Wolf steps up. 1 out.
What a heads-up play. That was... Man, that made the trip worth it.
And the pitch. Swing.
Anytime I hear that phrase, all I can think of is that line in Cook or Be Cooked where you
Here's the
do
motion, the pitch.
a step perfect and then
And the count
Susie will be like, watching that made the trip through the TV worth it.
swung on.
Oh my god.
One left of
Dante,
center.
you don't get a lot of
Runs
play out there in center.
over. Takes the dive. He's got it now.
Yeah, a problem I have with this game
He's safe.
is that once they're in position, you can no longer relocate them. So if you know you're not lined up right, you're just fucked. And like a huge part of playing in the outfield is making last second adjustments.
Benson steps up.
That is not Dante's fault. That's this game
1 out.
being stupid. I love this game. All right, Fred Benson.
Into the windup. The delivery.
It's a crazy pitch.
From the windup and the throw.
Don't hang it, Angela.
Swinging.
Good.
There's a bunt. He's got
Gunner.
it.
Oh my god, his arm is unbelievable. That was the hardest thrown ball I've ever seen. That is pent up rage. That is Mikey after striking out twice. That kid is not familiar with the concept of striking out. So he's frustrated. Okay, Amir Khan is 2 for 2 with 2 nukes.
She's set and
Pitch around him.
delivers. The wing. Back towards the outfield.
Oh
Runs
my
over
God.
to it. And missed.
Pete. I was even lined up right.
On to second. That's a run.
Go get the
He's
ball.
safe.
Pete. Man, you were even lined up.
Eric LeBeau comes to the plate. They have a runner on second. 2 out.
That's all right. Let's just get out of the inning.
She's set. Fires. Swing.
There's their power up. Such bullshit.
I don't know how
Just wait until it stops running, guys. Don't fall for it. They're trying to get you out of
One thing I do
position.
know, it can drive any fielder battle.
Wow.
She's got it. And the throw
That was a
is
shitty crazy bunt.
Andre Zipson.
All right, well, we just got bailed out for that. All right, Andre Simpson. Hook.
She is ready.
I just want to get out of this inning, man.
Swing.
There we
That's
go.
a foul. Runners on
We're going to
first.
slow ball low and in, then I'll use my fireball
Watch
for
out
the
for
K.
this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast. you
Hey,
know.
Angela, shut up.
From the windup,
Okay.
pitch on the way.
Stop jawing.
Low ball one.
Gotta hit your
That's
spots,
the
man.
1-1 pitch. Swing. A
That'll
bouncing
play.
Ball. Lays out. Up with it.
Ernie will take it himself. That's a great play, Ernie. That is a great play.
Halfway through the inning now.
All right, that was a lot of happenings for just one run.
Up by 9.
Couple more innings to play here. Well, pretty much just one.
Comes up to the plate.
Okay, Mikey. I'm going to use this at bat to try and figure out your swing timing. I don't know what's going on with you. I can't tell if I'm late or early or what.
Pitch. Swung on.
I'm late. Okay, I'm late with Mikey, so.
The stretch and the offering. Swing.
That one was timed perfectly, just it was above where it was advertised. Okay, I'm getting his timing a little better then. That's good. They're not even throwing him balls. They know he's not right, so they're just throwing him strikes.
A bouncing ball.
God, look at him run. Mikey's got a hit.
Here's a single.
I have never seen Mikey leg out a hit. Mikey's got a base hit. It's not a pretty one, but
Runner on
it's good to see him put it in play at the very least. And here's Keisha.
the windup. She
These
delivers.
game's glitches seem to heavily favor the AI.
A long drive.
Keisha seems to heavily favor just shitting on baseballs. That right fielder seems to heavily favor not catching baseballs.
Safe.
Anyway, I think that's true. I can only think of like one instance where I was benefited by a glitch. It was the one time that fielder got stuck in a wall. Every other time I've been getting screwed by glitches.
He's got Ahmed Khan in place.
Here's Ahmed, 2 for 3 with a homer and a triple.
This one's out of here.
It is if she throws you a strike, Ahmed. They might not.
Into the motion and
They
the
did.
delivery. Swing.
Oh!
Foul. Runners on first
Oh!
and second. Nobody out.
Wanted that one. That was a hanger, man. I was under it. I was under it.
Windup. Here's the pitch. That was ball one. 1-1.
All right, Ahmed. If you're not going to square one up, foul it off. I like it. I don't want you hitting a ground ball here because Mikey will
The
get
windup,
thrown
the
out at
1-1
third.
pitch.
Hey, that might find some grass.
Ground ball.
That
up
it will,
the
man.
line.
When you're on, you're on. And Ahmed, even when he doesn't square one up,
Looks like he tripped.
it finds it. I forgot he's fast too. Ahmed is ridiculous, dude.
They got another one. She scored.
Second baseman, moronic. It's another triple for Ahmed. Love it, love it. 17-6 Fishes, and here comes Sally Dobbs. Still no outs in the inning. Most little league coaches would start circling the wagons here. I'm not like that. They would just, like
That was ball one.
I'm kind of breaking unwritten rules here by stretching doubles into triples up by 11, but I don't care, dude. Everybody talks about stat padding like that's an adorable face. Everybody talks about stat padding like it's a terrible thing.
Swung on.
My kids are great. They deserve great stats.
1-1.
If you want me to stop stretching doubles into triples, tell Kathy to stop throwing meters.
1-1 pitch. Swung on.
See ya. Oh my God, that ball! That is the farthest home run I've ever seen. It didn't even land on the screen. Sometimes you gotta put the kids in their place. That's what she just said. 633 feet. Look at that. It's a little cut off on the capture. Oh my God, that was 633 feet. Oh my God. Hey Google, farthest recorded home run. The longest home runs. Pre-StatCast era is dubious because that's always bullshit. Literally always. Because any story you hear about the Babe Ruth era, it's like, he once took an outside fastball into a barn and broke the wall down. One of the cows came out with a baseball embedded in its skin, and so they called him Leatherman. That's like every story you hear about Babe Ruth. The longest recorded home run in the StatCast era is 505 feet. .505. Sally hit that 633 feet. I don't do the thing that a lot of gaming YouTubers do, where you post clips on TikTok. Not because I think I'm better than it, but because I'm lazy. I've been considering. There's a while where I was considering hiring somebody to do that, but now I do not have the financial flexibility to do that. I just might have to like clip this and put it on TikTok, even if it's the only video on my TikTok. Because that 633 feet with no power up. That's true. If you have aluminum power, you can hit it that far. But she didn't have that. She just had her bat. The people need to witness Sally Dobbs. Yeah, that was insane.
He's set. The pitch. Ball 1, 1-0. From the stretch, the delivery. Swinging.
I cannot believe that she interrupted me talking about how I wasn't going to circle the wagons just because we were up by 11.
The stretch, the 1-1.
She interrupted by blasting the farthest home run I've ever seen in my life off of Carlos Ocampo. And he's still smiling.
Target goes up and delivers.
It's insane, dude.
2, and the count is 2-2.
I cannot wait to watch that back later.
Here's the motion. The 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, and the count is 3-2. The stretch. He throws it. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Let's break the record. Let's score 20. This is already the most runs I've ever scored in a game. Remember when I was scared when they went up 5-2? Line drive, Ernie.
The stretch, the pitch, the swing,
Way late on that swing.
0-1.
Taking a bite of my banana. I don't know. I have a second banana. I crushed the first banana right before the stream, and I have a second banana, which I'm now working on. I love bananas. Definitely in my top 5 favorite fruits. I don't know what my top 5 would be. I think it's watermelon is one. That's because like nothing for me reaches the ceiling that watermelon does. I think for me it goes watermelon. Damn. Watermelon, then apple. Then probably grapes, then bananas.
Okay, that'll bring up Mickey Kawaguchi.
Thoughts on mango? Here's the thing. Obviously, you can never say, like, this is an opinion thing. You ask for my opinion, I'm going to upset people with this. I don't think, let alone fruits. For me, I don't think there's ever been a thing more overrated than mango. I have tried so many separate times in my life to enjoy mango, and it's just not good. To me, at least. Wow, that was hilarious what just happened. Distract with Vicky because of how slow Sugar Pop is. Oh my god. No, she's not. Anyway, mango's not good for me. I don't like it. Like, it's just, it's so boring. I was so blown away because I grew up my entire life having just pumped into my brain droves of people who would not shut up about how incredible mango is and how much they love mango and mango flavored things and eating mango. And then I tried it and I'm like, this is the most boring thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. And before you say it was probably a bad one, it was probably out of season. I split it with someone who loved mango and they were like, oh my God, I could eat a million of these. And then I had some, and I was like, and because it wasn't hard, it was soft. It was like the texture of a peach, where what a mango should be. It was the right color. And mangoes, they fucking suck, dude. They taste bad, or they don't even taste bad. I would understand if it tastes bad because it's like, oh, it's very flavorful. It's just not a flavor I like. That's where I'm at with like kiwi, and like cantaloupe. Like it's a very strong flavor, but it's not a flavor that I like. It just doesn't taste like. It's so boring. Like, and to be fair, mango in savory dishes, 10 times out of 10. If I get like a pork taco with mango chutney or something, fuck yeah, I love mango. Provided that it's paired with something savory. It's the exact same spot I'm in with pineapple. Where if I just have pineapple in front of me, I'm gonna be like, ugh, really? Are we serious? Or if I have like pineapple flavored sweets, I'm gonna be like, man, I don't want pineapple flavored sweets. I don't want pineapple flavored gelato or anything like that. If it's paired with something acidic or savory, yes, pineapple and mango, bang. Pineapple's my favorite pizza topping. Any like taco that has pineapple or mangoes on it, I will love. But as a fruit, I just cannot understand mango. I've never seen a thing in my life more overrated than mango. Infield fly. Banana and watermelon are overrated. Mangoes are underrated. I could 100,000% see watermelon being overrated for people because it is the most... I'd say watermelon is the most common answer for favorite fruit. So yeah, watermelon, totally understand. Banana's the same way because it has just such a distinct flavor. And a lot of people love it, including me. So yeah, banana and watermelon overrated. I respect your opinion. Don't agree personally. Great takes. Where you lose me is the person who said that mangoes are underrated. I have endured so many people in my life just go on and on and on and talk. Mikey. That's what happens when you're slumping. You have plays like that where you make great contact and it just goes to the deepest part of the field. It's a great hit, Mikey. I've heard so many people just not shut up and talk my ear off about how mango is the best thing ever and how they worship mango. So describing mango as underrated is, I'm going to be honest, a little mind-blowing to me. Watermelons taste like nothing half the time. So fair. It has to be like perfect ripeness. For me, apples are more consistent, which is why for a while I said they're my favorite fruit, but watermelon, like a really good watermelon is one of my favorite foods just of all time ever. Do a fruit tier list. I will after this game. Warm, fresh, ripe blackberries is better than anything. I've never been huge on blackberries, but I respect your opinion. Half the time it's just sweet water. Yeah, I love water, and I like the flavor of watermelon, and I love sweet. And I love the texture of a ripe watermelon. It definitely is the most temperamental. Same with peaches. Watermelon and peaches are the same way. You have to just like hit that tiny window. Do you salt your watermelon? I have before. It's good. I usually just eat it. There's a while where everybody on TikTok was hyping up watermelon and mustard, and I tried it, and I loved it. So every time I've seen... by the way, another problem that I would like to talk about. Everybody on... There's a subreddit. I don't use Reddit, but I saw this video where somebody was like talking about like overrated... Not overrated, like viral food stuff. And one of the things was... It was posted on a subreddit called r/unpopular opinions. That subreddit is so annoying because every like 90% of the posts to unpopular opinions are like these really tepid takes where every comment is somebody like saying like that's way too popular. That's like not an unpopular opinion. But then the only time you see an actual unpopular opinion, everybody in the comments is like, ew! And it's like, this is what you asked for. Strike. Anyway, watermelon and honey, good. You know what's good? My very favorite. Strike 3. Go on. My very favorite appetizer I've ever had in my life. It is a little stack on a toothpick. It is a cube of perfectly ripe red watermelon, a piece of feta cheese, a little mint leaf, and balsamic vinegar. Oh my God. I like almost cried. I almost cried. Think with the unpopular opinion post where someone's boyfriend rinsed their pizza with water. That's crazy.
From the wind up the pitch.
You want me the vinegar? Dude, you gotta try it. You have to. You have to. It's delicious.
Here's the wind
Like with
up and
basil?
the
Yeah,
offering.
both are good.
Swing. Strike 1.
Watermelon and feta, dude.
1 and 1.
So
Here's
good.
the wind up. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. Foul ball.
You know
And
what?
the
Balsamic
count is 1
vinegar
and
is so
2.
overrated. I like it, but I respect your opinion. A lot of people like it, so that's a valid take. I have no problem.
Popped it up.
Vicky. Oh my God, Vicky! Oh, okay.
And he
That's all right.
grabbed it. The
Dude,
throw
we
to
can
second.
totally...
Straight to first. That's
4 separate people got their hands on that ball. That ended the game as well.
that'll do it for them this inning. Check out the
Bang, bang, bang! Yeah, I have no problem with people saying stuff is overrated or underrated, provided that it's a valid take.
6.
What a
I don't care if you dislike a food that I like or if you like a food that I dislike, as long as you don't call a thing that is so universally beloved, like mango or watermelon,
Signing off from the
underrated.
Parks Department, field number 2.
And I know people are going to dispute me saying, oh, university will be like, well, I don't like watermelon. Watermelon is the most common favorite fruit pick of our generation. That is a fact. And I'm one of them. Watermelon's my favorite. Oh, feta cheese. Oh my God. Feta cheese and watermelon. I want some right now. Blueberries are overrated as shit, not gonna lie. I don't know if that many people are huge on blueberries. I'm not the biggest blueberry guy, but like in like baked goods, blueberry is my favorite thing in the world. Like blueberry muffins and pancakes. Oh my God. Oh my God. If every time the game is called, teams let out of the loop. Yeah, clearly not. 20-6. Jesus. That was insane. 20-6. That franchise has been reeling ever since Coach Chicken Thigh faked his death. Oh my God, what a game. Sally Dobbs is our MVP of the game. She only had 2 RBIs, but she played solid defense, and more than anything, see, the sensical pick for player of the game would be Pete. A double or a home run and 2 triples. Ahmed did the same thing. Sally may have only had 1 homer. Well, everybody had 1 homer, but Sally, her other 2 hits were singles. I would not be able to live with myself if I didn't give Sally Dobbs player of the game after hitting a 633-foot home run. We're not starting the next game yet. I'm going to go pee really fast. And then we'll rank fruits. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Quick diversion. Very quick. The people who just want to see baseball, backyard baseball, are gonna be pissed. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Where's Google Chrome? All right. Let's get it done. Gotta move fast. I'm not gonna have time to debate on everything because I want to get back to the game. Green apple. Okay. Immediately we gotta set ground rules. These are the ground rules. These are the ground rules. This is tough, actually. I was about to say I will be evaluating each one strictly on eating it alone and not on any baked derivatives because that's unfair for some. But then you have stuff like lemon and lime where it doesn't really exist to eat on its own. So I will be taking into account. I'll be weighting the fruit in itself above everything else. Green apples. Here's the thing. I'm not going to talk about apple pie for this one because this is a fruit that is largely mainly eaten alone. And as an isolated fruit, green apples are not good. I don't like the texture of them. I don't like how they taste alone. But they're perfect for baking. Red apple, S tier. Well, that's the thing. Depends on the red apple, but I'm talking about peak here. Another baseline to set here is that I will be considering each fruit's peak. So fruits that have a tight ripeness window are going to get a bit of an advantage. And so for red apple, my favorite type, the peak of that, sweet tango, fresh out the fridge, crisp, S tier. Apricot. I love apricot flavored stuff, but as a fruit, whatever. Avocado. I don't really like it, but I'm coming around on guacamole. Bananas. That's an S for me. It's like the ultimate convenience fruit because you can just grab one and run outside with it and hold it so easily in your hand. I eat so many goddamn bananas. Blackberries. I'm only going to consider eating them alone. I've never been the biggest blackberry guy. And I know some people love them. And I like blackberry pie a lot. I love blackberry jam. But I don't know. They're not my favorite. I think they're a little too bitter for me. Blackcurrant I do not like. Blueberry. Again, I'm considering the peak. And specifically the jumbo blueberries that are huge, extremely tart, and very tough. Not tough. They're like very hard. They're not very soft. Those are awesome, and they're like a B tier. And I'm also going to take into account that this is like any baked good that involves blueberry. It immediately becomes my favorite flavor of that thing. Blueberry muffins, blueberry pancakes, my favorites. Cantaloupe, bottom of D. I would add if I'm not going to take the time to add an F tier, but cantaloupe would be in that. Coconut, I enjoy, but I'm kind of lower on coconut than I used to be. Cherries. I'm very whatever on cherries. Cranberries, not my style, but I love them in baked goods. Dates. I've never had a date in my life. Dragon fruit, I tried it and it was so bland. Tastes like nothing. Durian, never had. Fig, never had. Gooseberry, never had. My friend's family owns a farm that grows gooseberries. Grapefruit, not my style. Red grapes, S tier. White grapes, A tier. Kiwi. I don't like kiwi. Lemon. Lemon and lime are tough, man. Because it's like you don't eat them alone. You don't. Anything that has lemon in it instantly becomes incredible. Especially lemon flavored things. So for me, it's lemon is S and lime is A. Yeah, I don't like kiwis. Lychee I've never had. Never seen it spelled like that. Mango. I've discussed this. The thing is, it's for me, it's not as offensive as these are, but I just find it so unbelievably overrated. Nectarine, I enjoy definitely. It's not like my favorite thing in the world, but I enjoy it. I have never been a big orange fan, like at all. I don't know why. I just don't really like oranges. Papaya, I've never had. Passion fruit. C, as a fruit, I do not like passion fruit. As a flavor, I find it okay, so I'll put it in C. Peaches. We're considering the peak here. And a peak peach is some of the most pleasant fruit experience you can have. It's just finding that peak peach is so tough. And they're so annoying because they're so soft and fragile. But we're considering the peak here. And just biting into a perfectly raw peach. Frick, dude. Pear. I don't like it, but I don't find it. I'd say I like it more than these. So, C tier. Persimmon. We used to have a persimmon tree and I somehow never tried one. Pineapple. I'm putting it in mango tier because I feel identical about both of these things. Like, literally indistinguished. I'd say I'd like pineapple a little more than mango, so I'll just do that for my own sakes. I love plums. I think they're delicious. Pomegranate I enjoy. The stains are annoying. Pomelo never had. Raspberries. Man. Another one that I don't get the hype. I mean, but I don't hate them. They're a B for me. I feel the same way about blueberries. We're like, these two have very similar peaks, but yeah, I don't know. Starfruit I've never had. Red currant I've never had. They mold so quick. They're so temperamental. I'm still thinking about raspberries. I feel the same way about strawberries, man. All three of these are identical for me of like how I feel about them. Tangerine. A. The peelability. I know it's strange given where I put orange, but for me, these are completely different things. The peelability is fun. My friend always had these at his house, so I'm nostalgic for these. Specifically clementines. Watermelon. I've already discussed this. A peak watermelon. It's hard to find it, but a peak watermelon is my favorite thing ever. Honeydew. Ass. I'm going to make an ass tier. Okay. Ass tier. Ass tier. Yeah, that's literally it. Because, like, these, it's like, I just don't like. These ones make me frustrated. Because I can never get a fruit salad without them just obliterating it. 99% of the fruit salad is honeydew and cantaloupe. And it's not good. And it, like, corrupts everything else. Asian pear I've never had. Guava I've never had. Blood orange I've never had. Custard apple I've never had. It looks insane. Ground cherry I've never had. Kumquat I've never had. Why, they saved all the deep cuts for last. These are the ones where everybody's going to say it's their favorite. They're going to pick one that they've never had and say it's their favorite to be alt. Mulberry I've never had. That I should really try. Raisins, man, they're whatever. I like them in certain baked goods. Especially, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. I love raisins in, like, pumpkin muffins. They're like a C for me. Jackfruit, never had. Mangosteen, never had. I've never had a rambutan. I don't know what differentiates sour cherry from cherry. I'll just put them next to each other. And white currant never had. We're done. Craisins. I don't really like craisins. But... all right. Okay. We're done. Thank you for bearing with me, everybody. Back to work. What comes next? At the Yankees, we have an away game. How good are the Yankees? Where's the AL East? They're 6-3. Not bad at all. One game back of the Red Sox. I'll help fight the good fight. The Monsters had a pretty bad record, which I could have predicted. Okay. Oh, God. We're in the beach again. If I had to guess any team to have Pablo Sanchez, it would be the Yankees because they would be the only team that can afford him. Yep. I cannot believe I called that. All right. Well, they have Pablo. Running is going to be significantly less valuable here with the sand. Doing my scouting. They've got A-Rod. No, they've got Derek Jeter. That's right. A-Rod was still a Mariner at the time. Trent Sizemore. Ezra Travolta. That's a cool name. Murray does not have great skills. Heidi is the worst player I've ever seen in this game in terms of stats. Wow. That is just a shitty ball player. Not even their 9-hitter. Isaac's their 9-hitter. How strange. All right, well. Let's get it done.
Welcome back to Baseball Fever, all you crazy fans. This is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch live at Sandy Flats where the running is
I hate
slow
this
and
place.
the balls bounce low.
Running is slow and the balls bounce low. Sounds like a recipe for fun. Why did they think this was a good idea?
Whatever these kids are doing, it's working for them. This has been a great
I hate you,
season
Vinny.
so far.
Yeah, I'm not a
Each
huge
one of
Vinny
the
guy
players is
myself.
Thinking about the playoffs, and they have a good chance of making it if they keep it up.
And now it's time for the let's play ball.
Come on,
Now
y'all.
today
Lock
is
in here.
Isaac Drummond.
I need to put on my hoodie. I wonder if I
From
have
the
time.
inning, Dante Robinson.
I forgot I could do that. Okay, let me put on my hoodie. Okay. Oh, jeez, it's stuck to my... God damn it. Ow. Okay. Okay. This hoodie is too small for me. All right, Dante, now you may eat.
Bring on the meat.
Bring on the meat. The bunt strategies are not going to work as well because of the Saints. We're going to do only grounders.
With nobody out.
Pablo's going to have a hell of an arm, unfortunately, so...
Into the
Well, no, he's a bad defender, isn't he? Isn't that his main issue?
A bouncing ball.
Man, what a fun and fast-paced game this is going to be.
Steps in.
I
1 out.
hate this field. This is my least favorite one. I know I complained so much about the warehouse last time. This is worse.
What am I supposed to do again?
You're supposed to drive it out to right field. Pete.
Here's the windup and the throw. Swinging. Strike one.
Felt good. I was under it. That's fine. I'll be able to admit that I was under it.
He's set. And the throw. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Pete can beat that out.
He
Look at that.
singled it out.
We've got a base runner. Good stuff, Pete. Pete had a slow start to the season and lately has low-key been our best hitter. That's not true. Ahmed will always be our best hitter, but Pete's been a solid number 2. Poop. Okay, still second. They will, Mikey. They're not going to... They're just throwing you strikes because you're not
From the windup
barely... I
and
mean,
the
that
pitch.
last at-bat, he barreled one last game.
A bouncing ball.
Yeah, that is
And that's an out.
not going to get it done.
It's not looking good for him.
Oh, Derek Jeter did that weird little sidearm flip right there.
Oops, the wheels fell off. This is quite a predicament. Looks like he tripped.
Oh, good recovery, Pablo. No, he's going to catch up to me. We're good. I'm really gassing Pete here. Out of play!
Out of play.
1-0. Blue Fishes. Wow, he really had to grind out that run. He really had to grind it out.
Here's Keisha.
That'll go down as an RBI for Mikey, I'm pretty sure.
High and inside.
Somehow. All right, Keisha.
From the windup and the pitch. Swinging. Belted it.
Get over his head. It's over his head. If their center fielder does not have a good arm, that's a home run. You know what? It's even if he does have a good arm, I'm pretty sure it's a home run. He has an okay arm.
The runner is safe on
Keisha.
third.
Keisha goes yard. 2-0 Blue Fishes.
And the runner scores. He's got a
Keisha. Man, oh man.
2 out.
Another, like, just our lineup is unrelenting. It's, I know I always say it, but it's because it's true. And because then you have to face Ahmed. So no reprieve.
And the pitch.
The opposite of
Rolling
reprieve,
inside.
even.
1-0. Into the windup. Pitch on the way. Swinging.
Oh, that ball was laced, but it went straight into the sand. That's all right. Good inning. Good inning. Any game you can score first is a game that you are in position to win. The Monsters proved me wrong last time, but we're not the Monsters. We're the Fishes.
Tracy Hoban comes to the plate. No
Tracy Hoban. Y'all better be lucky I don't institute a Hoban or half of y'all are gone. Slow ball. Low and in.
And the pitch.
Strike one.
0-1.
This next one's a strike guaranteed.
Takes their stretch and delivers. Low ball 1. And
That
the
is
count
low.
is 1-1. The windup and the pitch. The wing.
Good pitch.
A bouncing ball. Down the middle. Straight to
With these slow rollers and slow running, this is the perfect excuse to shore up our fielding, guys. If we make a single error today, I'm pissed. On a fly ball, I can see, especially because Dante's got to brave that sand dune out there.
One out.
Heat.
He's ready. The delivery. Swing. Strike 2.
And then a hook.
0-2.
And then a hook.
Hit. Throws it. The wing.
Ugh.
Got him. Strike out.
Ugh.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, Santa.
Bye-bye, Beata.
Pablo
And here's
Sanchez.
Pablo. A little frightening. Always is. But, I mean, he's not really showing up as often as you'd expect on the league leaders. So he's actually having, like, obviously anyone who's batting .413 is a threat. But
0-1.
I don't speak Spanish. You have to understand. You have to understand that if Pablo was on our team and was hitting .413, he would be our worst hitter, I'm pretty sure. At least by batting average. I don't think we have a single person with a batting average lower than .413. Mikey Gunham. That cannon of yours. Oh my god. Just such a joy to watch.
That pulls their pride.
That'll end the first.
And that'll do it in the first inning. Sally Dobbs.
Sally Dobbs. Never mind. Sally Dobbs is hitting .333. But I'd like to see Pablo hit 600 feet. I will never let that go. I will never let that go. Ever.
From the stretch, throws it.
I don't care if everyone's like, yeah, you don't shout about that home run. It was 633 feet. How could I ever let that go?
Into the windup, fires.
And Sally was kind of drafted as an afterthought in a way.
With nobody out.
I just grabbed her because her stats seemed pretty well-rounded, and I thought she could play good defense at third.
The motion and the delivery. The swing. A bouncing ball.
That was one to hit. All right, I'm rolling over these, so I'm gonna, dude. Pablo Sanchez just did a backflip. I don't know if y'all saw.
Here's the windup, fires. The swing.
I was under it. I'm getting so many pitches to hit here. That's the thing with Sally. It's tough to get her to connect. That she's our Kyle Schwarber. That low average, but like when she connects, that was a great pitch. Mountains move. The earth shakes. All right. Angela's kind of similar, but to a far lesser degree. She has significantly less power potential than Sally and is much slower. But she has a higher batting average. For the most part, though, probably one of our team's worst hitters.
Low and inside.
I'd say Angela's our second worst behind Dante. Because Vicky has just been getting on base so much. I thought Vicky would be our worst, but she's batting at like a 700 clip.
From the windup, the delivery.
Take it. If it's a strike, it's a
Fly ball
strike.
3.
That's
And
right.
the count is 3-0.
That's right.
Into the windup and delivered.
Ugh.
Next one.
I'm going to make a
Strike
chicken
to
pot pie
the
for
field.
dinner after this. Get over his head. It won't, but maybe he'll drop it.
She's
That's a great
outta
play.
there.
That ball was driven, Angela.
Ernie Fields
That's a home run at our home park.
2 out. Put your
All right,
high
Ernie.
on.
Line drive. That's the kind of hitter you are.
Ready now, and the pitch.
You're not going to hit it over the wall, but you're going to send it to a gap. Ernie actually has also been one of our worst hitters. He got off to a great start, and he's cooled off. 444, he'd be a star on any other team, but with this lineup, like, I mean,
And pop
anyone
out.
who can't just automatically hit home run whenever they want is going to be one of our worst hitters. That's an insane defensive play by Pablo. All right. All good, y'all. All good. That was kind of what I consider to be the anus of our lineup. All right. Derek Jeter.
From the stretch and the throw.
Speaking of overrated,
Strike.
the baseball world.
From
I was about to say the baseball world is not ready to have that conversation. The baseball world is very much ready to have that conversation because people don't shut the hell up about it on Twitter. Anytime Derek Jeter is brought up,
From the windup.
the
Here's the
whole
pitch.
comment section people being like, overrated, overrated. And to be fair, I agree, but
Goes
also
for the
shut up.
diving catch. Not in time. And
That's
the
all right,
throw
Vicky.
first. Safe.
Tag him out.
Straight to second.
This kid's a moron.
That's it. Out.
Derek,
Spencer
you're
Travolta
stupid.
comes to the plate.
All right.
From
Keep
the
it up, y'all.
windup,
Keep it
here's
up.
the pitch.
Strike.
One out. She's set. The delivery. The swing. That's a foul.
It's true.
She kicked.
I should have
and
done heat,
delivered.
probably.
Swinging. And a
Ezra gave me
foul
another
ball.
chance.
Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Swung on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chopper.
Oh, yeah, that is fair ball.
Got it.
Dude, what if
Substitute
Sally-
first.
Almost. If she had a little more on the throw, would have been that would have been a literal 1-to-1 recreation of that one Manny Machado play.
1 out.
I'm gonna clip it in the final cut. Okay, so we got a slow runner at first. This is a golden opportunity. I'm gonna give you one middle, low, and see if you roll over it. Try to get you hit into a double play here.
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike. And the count is 0-2.
Murray, give me a double
Here's the
play here.
motion. Here's the pitch.
Pull it to Sally, and then we'll.
A blooper in foul territory. 0-2.
Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know.
Angel, if you throw fast, I'm killing
Target
you.
goes up.
Slow
He
ball.
delivers. The
Good
swing.
mind games. That's double play ball.
A bouncing ball. Down the middle. The throw to second. That's it for her.
Thank God they're so slow. That was a
Double
gift.
play.
It took Angel so long to get to that ball. We've got a batting power up, folks.
That's
Folks.
all, folks. And that'll close up the second. Left one on first. The fishes are in the lead. Okay, that'll bring up Vicky.
All right.
Don't throw the ball fast, okay? Into the windup. Throws it.
We got, what was that, screaming line drive? I didn't have time to investigate. We got a screaming line drive. That's probably the worst, I think, of all of them. Well, on this field, it's actually quite good because how slow it takes people to get to the ball.
Slide. 0-2.
Yeah, screaming line drive is good. I changed my mind. We're going to save it, though, for somebody who's not Vicky.
Ready now. Pitch on the way. High ball 1.
We're going to save it until we have runners on the bases. I don't care if it takes me multiple innings. I think it's the right thing to do.
1-2 pitch.
People just love throwing it at Vicky's head. I don't know what that's about. I know, like, she's got a big one, so it's hard not to, but a lot of these characters do.
Here's the motion.
It's like, leave my girl alone, dude.
Struck out.
I should have had that. That was me. I was late.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Speaking of big heads. Christ, dude. How do you put on a shirt? Let's go, Dante. Come on.
He's set. Here's the pitch.
Ground one and then beat it
That
out.
was ball 1. Whoa, that was close.
By the way, the last like 5 times in a row I've said the phrase beat it out. Everyone's been like, pardon? It's a baseball phrase. It means like run and beat out the throw. Jesus.
Wind up the 1-1 pitch.
You're all so damn creative.
And the count is 2-1. Here's the windup. Here's the pitch. That was ball
He's outside.
3-1.
If you're gonna walk Dante, walk Dante. It's your funeral.
Into
This
the
kid's got
motion. 3-1 pitch.
speed on the bases. Go ahead, Isaac, if you want to.
Pete Wheeler steps in.
All right, Pete, Pete. Steal, steal, and then power
I'm
swing.
gonna hit a touchdown.
You always do, Pete. You always do.
He's ready now. Throws it. The swing.
That's all right. This is the best thing about Pete. With somebody like Mikey who has unbelievable power, with Pete, if he fails to connect on something, he has a chance to beat it out. He didn't there because it went straight to Pablo. But that's a lot of value. Provides a lot of value. Mikey, this is the time. This is the time to break out. We need you. We need you, Mikey Thomas.
Into the windup and the throw. Swing.
Oh, that would have been great. We would have gotten another power up. I don't know. Maybe he'll drop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mikey, please. Oh my god! Oh my god. Give it to me. Give me aluminum power. I want Vicky to hit a homer. It's been so long since we had an aluminum power one. What?
The coach calls timeout.
If you already have a Screaming Line Drive and the like random second power up you get lands on Screaming Line Drive, it just cancels it out. It doesn't re-roll. That sucks. That's so unfair.
Here's the windup. He throws it. The wing.
Scream.
Plug your ears.
Jesus.
The Screaming Line Drive.
All right, Mikey's gonna gum up the works, but we'll still get some. We'll get one out of it.
And
We'll get Keisha
runner
a second.
scores.
You know what,
And
Mikey? Get it done, man. Get it done. Let's see if I can distract with Keisha.
the runner is safe.
Oh, Mikey, leg it. Mikey! Good stuff!
He's got up and con.
I believe you get 2 Screaming Line Drives. The thing is, usually, sometimes it just lets you keep the Screaming Line Drive after using it anyway, like inexplicably. I'm not going to use it with Ahmed because he can just barrel it up naturally.
Now, and the throw. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-0.
I guess that's good. I just want aluminum power. I've only gotten it once ever. I've gotten so many hitting power-ups. I don't know if it's just rarer. I don't know if they all have an equal chance. I feel like I always get Crazy Bunt and then occasionally Screaming Line Drive. Rarely Undergrounder, and then one time I got aluminum power. Damn, that's a shame. Oh my god, what if he beats it out? Couldn't quite get it done. All right, all good. Put another 2 up. That's 4-0 Fishes. And Angela's in a rhythm on the bump.
The windup and the delivery. That was ball 1.
Damn. Come on.
From the windup
Come on.
to the plate. The wing.
Get there.
Bouncing ball. She's got it.
Oh, she's so slow. We have so much time.
That's
Nice. See, this is good. We're giving Angela so many chances to shore up her defense
Heidi Thurman. Comes
by
to the
putting her on sand and playing the slowest team ever. Here's Heidi Thurman, who is the statistically worst player I've ever seen in this game.
and the delivery. Strike
You know what? We're
1.
bringing in the field. This girl has literally nothing. I cannot imagine a world where Heidi Thurman gets on base.
Swung on. Goes for the diving catch. Didn't make it.
That's the beauty of Heidi Thurman. She wasn't even halfway after all that. Vicky's been struggling defensively lately. That's okay.
Isaac Drummond
Vicky's been struggling overall lately.
2 out.
She's had a similar arc to Lulu, but I hope she can do what Lulu couldn't and turn it on for the playoffs. Some might think it presumptuous to go ahead and assume we'll be in the playoffs. We're currently angling at a 10-0 record. I think it's safe to assume.
She delivers. The wing.
Oh, God. Sally.
And makes the
Sally Dobbs, you're great. You are great.
And that'll do it
Look at that little
for
dance she just did.
And this inning is over.
Through 3.
Ahead.
So far, a much more traditional baseball game than the savage beating we dealt last time.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
Sally Dobbs hitting only 322.
And back. See a real athlete in action.
See a real athlete in action is such a raw line.
From the
All right.
windup, he throws it.
Take that, ball 1.
Ball 1. No out.
I love hitting with Sally now because of just how much fun it is when she gets a hold of one.
Target goes up. Fires. The swing. Foul ball.
You gotta just perfectly piece it with Sally.
Becomes center for the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
That was ball 2. And the count is
all right, all right, all right, all right. Come on,
Target
come
goes out,
on,
pitch on the
Sally.
way. Swing. Strike 2.
See him.
Really struggling out there.
And the count is 2-2. Here's the windup. A 2-2 pitch.
Ah,
A bouncing ball.
flub it somehow.
And
Okay.
it's an out.
All good, Sally. No problem.
Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. Whoa.
Here comes Sugar Pop.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
The stretch. Throws it.
Ball.
Ball 1.
That's right.
The target goes up. The delivery. That was a ball.
That is a ball.
He's set. Cuts to the plate. High and inside. 1 out. He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. And that's a
Didn't
full
want her.
ball.
Did
One
not
ball.
want to pitch to her. I respect it. I respect it. Barely, but I do.
Bernie Steele turns
Just like looking at Twitter.
runner on first. 1 out. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. The windup. The delivery. Strike 1. 0-1.
This might be a good time for a screaming. No, we got a slow runner in front of. Yeah, no, we
The
should
stretch
just.
and the offering. Strike
It's a great
2.
pitch.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
Ball.
That was ball 1. Quit joking around. 1 and 2. Into the windup, the delivery.
I'm gonna take that. It's dangerous. That is a hell of a pitch, Isaac. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, that'll bring up Vicky Kawaguchi.
Here comes the graceful ballerina to the plate.
It's Vicky.
And pitching, Murray Goldman.
Vicky. Nah, because we still got Angela in front of her. I'm gonna keep holding on to the line drive.
Here's the motion, the pitch. Swung on. Strike 1. From the windup, throws it. Strike 2.
Christ.
The windup and the pitch. That was ball 1. 1 and 2.
Ball.
He comes center, throws it. The swing.
Damn.
Strike.
Murray came in and shut her down. The Vicky Lynn sanity run is starting to come to a close. She was hitting over 700 for a while, and it was crazy. It is now dropping. She's kind of coming back down to earth, which a lot of people saw coming. But she's still incredibly valuable. I'm not going to downplay that at
From the
all.
windup, pitch on the way. The swing. Strike. And the count is 0-1.
There we
The
go.
windup, here's the pitch. Swinging. Another strike.
And heat. I mean, like, why would I
From
do
the
anything
windup,
else?
Iron.
Angel only has 1K this game.
A blooper.
This team is putting balls in play.
0-2.
This is not a strikeout heavy Yankees club.
Here's the motion, the pitch. The wing.
There we go.
Strike. She got another one. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, Beta.
Bye-bye.
Trent Sizemore comes to the plate.
Okay.
From the windup and the pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball. And he grabs it. Throws it over
Zing.
first. That'll
2
get
down.
back to
Not a lot of commentary for this one because, I mean,
Pablo
just
Sanchez steps in.
they're not doing anything. They've only had 1 base runner, and it was immediately erased with a double play. Like, I half want Pablo to just, like, give me something to talk about.
Strike 1. She's ready.
Well, I guess I have something to talk about. It is very hot where I live today. I went out to pick up my prescription, and, oops.
Chopper to third. Got it. Throws it over
Nice
to first.
throw.
Out.
Sally Dobbs. I went out to pick up my prescription, Let me check right now. It's 100 flat right now, where I live. So yeah, 100 degrees. For you EU folks who use Celsius, that is, you know, I'm gonna try and do it in my head because my mental math has not been good, and I want to improve. So let's see. It would be, it's Fahrenheit minus 32 times 5/9, I think. So 100 minus 32 is 68. I gotta take cuts at those. 68 times 5 is 340 divided by 9. That would be... That's bullshit. It's on the line. 340 divided by 9 is... 37.777, whatever. So it's like 38 degrees Celsius right now. That being said, where I live... It is currently 41% humidity. I went outside, like I walked out of my car to get my prescription. I felt infinitely more comfortable today than I did yesterday. I think humidity is so downplayed. Like I saw there's this TikTok filter someone did where you have to blind rank like 10 types of weather, and they put humidity at like 6 or 7. If humidity is not 10 out of 10, you have no idea what you're talking about. Literally no idea. It is like, today it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's 40% humidity. I didn't even feel that uncomfortable. Fuck, Pete! I didn't even feel that uncomfortable outside my car when I was walking to the CVS. Yesterday was 91, and I was drowning. I was like fighting for my life when I was running errands because it was like 70% humidity. And it felt like hell. I now totally understand, like when my roommate in freshman year of college was coming to America for the first time, lived in India for most of his life. For I think all of his life up to that point. And so on move-in day, it was so disgusting. It was like where I go to school, it is like an actual swamp. So it was like 90% humidity. And it was hot outside and it was hell. And I was like whining and I was like, I mean, I'm sure this is like nothing for you. And he was like, oh no, this sucks. Like in India, it's like a dry heat. It is so much more manageable. At the time I was like, I don't even know what that means. And now it's like, I totally get it. Because it's 100 degrees right now on the thermostat. It's not even that bad. Like I'm still hot outside. But like, I would 100% rather live in 100 degrees every day. Oh my God. Provided, I've not been paying enough attention to this game because I've been talking about humidity. Provided that it's like 40% humidity, then living in like 85 degrees and 80% humidity. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Dude, what? This kid is just like clueless out there. That's back-to-back jacks, I think. Or no, because Mikey. That's right, I just like blacked out. 6-0 Fishes. We still have a screaming line drive that I'm just like holding on to. So yeah, humidity blows. Every time I see one of those filters where you like blind rank 10 types of things, I always do them. I can't remember my exact ranking for it. It was like 10 types of weather. I believe it was top to bottom. It was like snowy was 1. I love snow. I think it was like snowy, then stormy, then rainy, then cloudy, then cold, then like sunny, then like windy, then hail, then a 9th one that evades me, and then humid. And I'm not gonna pretend like I'm some emo like blah, blah, blah. I like cloudy because the sun gives me migraines and I overheat easily. And I love rain because all of my work is inside and I like the sound it makes on the windows. Especially storms. I love a good bit of thunder. Right when I said sun gives me migraines, I got a notification on my phone for this app I have called Bezzy Migraine. It's a forum for... Oh my God! Oh, it didn't go nearly as far as... Okay, it would. Still jacked. Yeah, Bezzy Migraine, which is an app I have that's like a forum for people who are like, migraines suck, and I can just read this post and be like, yeah, man, I feel that.
He
Dude.
scored.
This whole rally has unfolded with 2 outs. Sally Dobbs is on a bender right now. That's 8-0 Fishes.
And her speed produces another run.
Her speed always produces runs. Always!
Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. 2 outs.
Angela especially has had a fall from grace. She was hitting like 700 for a little bit there at the beginning of the season. You don't even need the screaming line drive.
He set. Fired. Ball 1. 1-0.
Goddamn.
He set. Cuts to the plate. Swing.
Okay. The other thing that I've been really big on TikTok lately, I don't know if you guys have seen those videos people do that's like, it's like a trauma candy salad where they each take turns saying their name and then some traumatic thing in their life and then what candy they brought. Dude, this is unreal. And then they dump it in the bowl.
Round ball double.
One in the water. I always feel bad laughing at those. They literally kill me because it'll be like some just like awful thing.
Have a runner on second.
Especially I saw one that these people did in like a sewer tunnel
I'm ready.
that was some of the most like bone chilling stories I'd heard, and I was dying laughing. How did you not make contact with that? Well, there goes my screaming line drive. How is that possible? Anyway, they kill me every time, and I do always feel bad laughing at them because like, I don't know, man. I don't really have any trauma in my life. I'm an extremely privileged person. I'm like I don't know. I'm a white dude who grew up in like a nice area, and I currently have my dream job. So I always feel a little bad laughing at the trauma thing because it's like I can't even say like, oh, I'm laughing because like I relate to it, because I don't. But it makes me laugh every time, because like they'll say just something horrific, and to be fair, there's always a chance that a lot of these people are lying for clout. That is a common thing on TikTok. But if they are, then they've earned it because it's so damn believable. And there's just this like one video of this one person who was like, how am I not supposed to laugh when the camera goes to this person and they're like, I accidentally ate my dead brother's ashes, and then like looks down and just goes pineapple burst and then dumps a, like, how am I not supposed to laugh? How is anyone not supposed to laugh? Inning is ending here. Vicky's not gonna be able to get it out of the infield, and Angie's gonna get thrown out third. Or she'll just strike out.
Wow, I missed that one, huh?
You did.
The wind-up fires. The wing. A bouncing ball.
Alright, well, whatever.
She's out.
Okay.
2 left on. The Fishes are leaving them in the dust. Up by 8.
That's fine.
Eric Peter up to bat. No out.
We just need to hold the line for a couple more innings here. More juice.
From the wind-up and the throw. Low ball 1.
Damn, really?
Count is 1-0. Here's the motion. She delivers. The swing. The
You
right
missed.
one. 1-1.
Dummy.
From the wind-up, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging. A bouncing ball. She gobbles it up. Straight to first. Out. Ezra Travolta steps up to bat.
Angela, like, probably, like, the big story of this game is gonna be
Goes up. The delivery.
that crazy rally we had where I wasn't even paying attention to the game and talking about something else, and people were just hitting nuke after nuke over the outfielders' heads. The real story of this game, the hero is Angela has been nails on the mound this game. Only allowed, to my knowledge, 1 base runner, and they were immediately retired
Another one.
with a double play. I don't remember how that person got on base, but it was Sally almost making an incredible play. It was an infield hit. So yeah, Angela has not allowed a single ball out of the infield. Unreal.
The wind-up and delivers. That Into the motion and the delivery. Strike one.
Boom, boom, boom. Now. Slow ball.
Target goes up. Here's the pitch.
This is like, I could cry. This is one of the most dominant pitching performances I've ever seen.
Strike. Another one down.
Christ above.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Angela is our player of the game. I don't care if she hasn't done that much on offense. I don't care
Up by 8.
about anything else. I cannot, in my right mind, give anyone else player of the game when Angela is currently just dealing the most dominant pitching performance I've seen in this game from either side. Dante Robinson. Our worst hitter.
Here's the windup. Pitch on the way. Swing. Popped it up. And he's
Ah, almost, almost.
Wheeler steps in. 1 out.
What am I supposed to do again?
Hit it real far, dude. Just like hit it really far.
From the windup, the delivery. Swinging.
Ah, just like that, Pete.
Deep.
Right into what looks like a beehive. Oh, no, it's just like plants. All right, Pete. Let's see if you can make it all the way around. That right fielder. The first thing I noticed when I was scouting their team was how bad that guy's speed stat is. And so far, this game has worked out exactly how I thought it would. It's my first thought. I was like, we're playing on sand. If I just hit it over that dude's head, it's a home run.
1 out.
Goddamn.
I'm gonna get on base.
From the
Mikey
windup, he
Thomas.
throws it. Swinging. Strike. 0-1.
I think I'm swinging late with Mikey here.
Mary Riley.
I can't tell.
Into the motion, the pitch. Another strike.
That's
Anytime
tough,
you
man.
get
That is
second
tough.
strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
0-2.
Mikey's batting average is down to 459. The crazy thing is, even with this insane slump he's going through, there's a really good chance that he still leads our team in RBIs because of how insane he was for the first 6 or 7 games.
Takes their stretch. Pitch on the way. The swing.
Barreled.
A long fly.
This is what's been happening to Mikey. He makes great contact, and he has to just like settle for like a single. That was a great hit, Mikey.
Keisha Phillips turns
Great
it
work,
back.
man.
Runner on first. 1 out.
Baseball been very, very good to me.
That it has, Keisha. 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and a triple.
Target goes up
One of the
and
best
delivers.
offensive days we've seen out of anyone on this save.
Strike. And the count
Ahmed did have
is
that one game where he had like 2 actual home runs and 2 that hit the fence on a
into the
fly.
windup, throws it. Swing.
Keisha.
That one into right center field. And it's
Great hit, Keisha. Great hit, Keisha. Great hit.
He's got Ahmed Khan in place.
Ahmed, I was just talking about, you've had a quiet day, my friend. You've kind of have had a quiet... I don't know, he was good last game. 1 for 3 with a single, though. I just slurred my words, like every part of that. 1 for 3 with a single is... That is not... like, Ahmed will tell you himself that is not up to his standards.
Into the windup and delivered. Swung on.
Damn.
A bouncing ball.
Yeah, Mikey will get thrown out second.
And
No
that's
problem.
out.
9-0. Angela, just lock it down.
Ahead. Up by 9.
Just lock it down. Send us
Mary
home
Riley
smiling.
steps up.
Okay.
Target goes up and the throw.
Strike 1.
Into the windup. He delivers. The swing.
Playable.
High drive. Goes for the dive.
Vicky, that is like the
That's not
3rd
enough to
time.
it.
Dude, just get the ball.
First. Say goodbye.
Okay, it works out, but that's the 3rd in a row line drive at Vicky that she's botched.
Steps to bat.
I need that defense to get back on track, Vicky. That's your best trait. That's why I drafted you.
The pitch.
Well, your speed as well. Speed, that's the beautiful thing about speed. Speed can't slump.
That throw pretty fast.
You can always get injured, of course, but
From the stretch.
you can't go through
And
speed slumps the way you go through a hitting slump or
bouncing ball.
a defensive funk.
Ducks it to first.
Speed
Out.
is something that you just have. And Vicky's got it.
Comes to the plate. 2 outs.
On
Ready
inside.
now. Heads to the plate. The swing. Looped up.
Vicky, you have a chance.
Got fire.
I mean, oh my God, wait.
Throw to first base. Out of there.
This field sucks.
Good for that
Game's over.
inning. The Fishes have crushed them. 9-0.
This is fantastic. These kids really deserve this victory. They played a great game out there.
This team is so good!
Hey, wish
Oh
you
my
all
God!
harmony and great baseball. See you next time.
Oh shit, I just bumped my headphones and turned it way up by accident. It blew my ears. 9-0. Red Sox lost as well, though, so the Yankees are still just 1 back in the division. Folks, your Blue Fishes are 10-0. We have already clinched a playoff berth. I think we clinched one last game, even. 10-0. And to be honest, we had one that was 4-2. Yeah, 4-2 is the closest we've had to a scare. Look at how dominant these all are. 16-1, 6-1, 13-3, 13-2, 6-1, 9-1, 8-1, 20-6, 9-0. We're just like, nobody's threatening. Nobody's threatening. Yankees have all that money for what? Yeah, they dropped like a $500 million contract on Pablo. For nothing. Reminds me of something. I mean, the Yankees are great this year, but like the fact that they can have Judge on a $400 million contract and Garrett Cole on almost a $400 million contract and Giancarlo Stanton on a huge contract and Carlos Rodon on like a $200 million contract and DJ LeMahieu on like a huge contract, and they're paying Juan Soto like $35 million in arbitration and are probably going to pursue giving him a huge contract in the offseason. Nauseating. But hey, the scrappy Red Sox with one of the lowest payrolls in the league are 4-2 against them this year. So, what a shame. Blue Fishes. This roster is unrelenting. All right, we got a home game against the Hornets. This will be the last game of the stream. Let's check on everybody here. Any deviants from the usual? Ernie's going to be a little slower, but that's all right. Who do I have to watch out for? Ricky Johnson does not scare me. Mandy Coolidge frightens me quite a bit. That is a hell of a let me see. This is the Hornets. I am going to check really fast on the league leaders and see if I see any Hornets. Home runs, I see Ahmed and I see Pete. Wow, Pete has caught up. Only one behind Ahmed now for the league lead. Sally Dobbs is on her way as well. That's insane. No Hornets here on hits. Look at that. Look at how much we dominate the hits leaderboard. Pete had such a slow start. I keep forgetting how unbelievable he's been since that slow start. Mikey's still up there. No Hornets on doubles. No Hornets on triples. Mikey is tied with Ahmed for the league lead in RBIs, even though he hasn't had a single one in like 3 or 4 games. No Hornets here either. Dude, the Hornets are not like anywhere on these leaderboards. Yeah, I'm not worried at all. Vicky has really fallen off a cliff, down to 629 batting average. That's a shame. I'm assuming their pitcher is going to be unreal. How is Ahmed not in first in slugging with a 1.62? How is that possible? Who is this person? Why do you have a 1.64 slugging percentage? How is that possible? Like, he still has 13 steals, which is something that cannot be underplayed. No, the Hornets do not have a single league leader in anything. Look at that, dude. 69 strikeouts. Next best is 37. 37. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Where are they in the standings? The Hornets? This is a 1-9 ball club. $4 million or $400 million? Oh, the Yankee contract? $400 million. Yeah. 10 years, 40 million a year. Anyway, let's go. Let's get him, folks. This team's 1-9. Let's beat him up.
You tried and true baseball fans. I'm Sunny Day, and joining me is my pal Vinny the Gooch. Together, we'll bring you every bit of the action.
What she means is she's never gonna stop yapping.
It's my job, Vinny.
Now it's my turn.
Oh my god, dude's literally a D1 Yapple. Dude is a Division 1 Yapple over here. We've got Vinny has a bachelor's in yapping, so.
And they have a good chance of making it if they keep it up.
And now it's time for the action to begin. Let's show the fishes what their fans are made of.
Let's do it.
Play ball.
Play ball.
The starting pitcher today is Angela Del Vecchio.
Of course it
Watch out
is.
for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know.
It's true.
Ricky Johnson is the
She
first
does.
one out of the dugout.
Ricky has a Papa's smile. That was very much a Papa's smile. That awkward side of the mouth. You feel? Ricky is batting 166 on the season. So.
Swung on. Strike.
He's got a nice cut. He just, I guess he's over swinging.
Pitch on the way. The swing. Another strike. Target goes up. Rose it. The wing.
Yeah,
They
this kid just doesn't have it.
to another hitter.
One down, 3 pitches.
Bye-bye, Santa.
Wow, that dude's got a lot of fun faces on deck.
Into the windup and delivers.
Strike one.
Target goes up. Rose it. Swing. A bunt. Got it.
Get her.
Fires across the first.
Ah, close. That's right, we'll turn 2. I don't know if we will. She's really fast.
Francis Bluer comes to the
Francis Bluer. Francis, do me a favor, and I'm going to give you one to ground hard to short.
That was ball 1. The runner goes over to
Mistake.
second. That's it. Out.
Never run on Mikey Thomas. Ever. Someone did do their scouting.
Into the windup.
I'm going to turn towards their dugout and spit through the bars. Make eye contact with their coach. The coach does like a polite smile and waves. I'm just like,
From the stretch. Pitch on the way.
curve.
A swing. and a
Bluer?
foul.
Yeah, seriously. Like, what a last name. Last name is literally
Into
Bluer.
motion, a 1-2 pitch. Low ball 2. 2-2.
Get her with the heat.
She kicked and the delivery.
Got her with the heat. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Well, I don't think it counts as 1, 2, 3, but it definitely counts as facing the minimum.
Now,
At the very least.
pitching, Mandy Coolidge.
All right, Mandy Coolidge. You've got a great pitching stat, but you're not leading any of the pitching stats, which is strange.
I'm ready for you.
Dante Blunt, and then Steele, and then Pete Homer.
From the windup,
So the steal doesn't matter, but we're going to do it anyway just in case.
Foul ball.
Dante, please lay one
And
down.
the
Please lay one
count
down in fair
0-1.
territory. Please lay one down in fair territory.
Into the motion and the pitch. Swung on. Strike
Dante, you're
2.
killing me. You are
Anytime you get that
killing
second strike on
me.
ya, it
You
gets
are
pretty
killing me with that shit. Just need you to
Into the
lay one
windup,
down,
pitch on
man.
the way. Strike.
Crazy.
Goes down.
Crazy strike 3 pitch. Shit, Mandy. Okay. That was dirty.
Pete Wheeler steps in.
All right, Pete. Come on, Petey Pete.
I'm gonna hit a touchdown.
Do it. Do it.
The
Put your money where your
windup
mouth
and
is.
delivers.
Ball.
1-0.
Ball.
From the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike 1. 1-1. She kicked and delivers. Another
Dude,
strike.
I'm getting so unlucky with this shit. I know I should be able to watch where the ball goes, but it's hard to tell. Like, depth
From the
perception is like
stretch and the
impossible.
pitch. A swing
Yeah,
Hop
gotta
it up.
protect there with 2 strikes. No problem, man.
He's out of there.
He's so fast. Mikey Mike.
Comes up to the plate.
I'm not that impressed by this girl. She's just getting lucky with where her pitches are ending up.
Gotta get on base.
And we've got Mikey. And this is I'm calling it. This is his breakout game.
Throw.
I'll take that. It's on the corner.
2 outs.
Mikey breakout. Come on. I want to. I miss the old Mikey.
Fires. A swing.
Fuck,
A
Mikey.
bouncing ball.
He's just rolling over everything, dude.
He's out of there.
I don't need an instant
And
replay.
that'll do
I don't
it
need an
for
instant
the
replay on a ground out to the first baseman. Backyard Baseball 2001.
Mandy Coolidge.
All right.
With nobody out.
Mandy is dicing up my lineup a little
Takes the
bit.
stretch and the offering. Strike. And the count is 0-1.
Hey, anybody remember Mikey's middle name? He said it in one line in one of my
Lined up the
videos.
delivery.
Don't look it up.
Strike 2.
Anybody remember? He has a line where he says it. This is a quiz.
The stretch, the delivery, swinging, and belting. Lots of room. Going. Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is gone.
Okay. All right. I've seen enough. You're the new Angela. Tormenting me on the mound and then going deep. We got a 2-way player. Everybody watch out. This team is 1-9, so.
Claudia Villarson steps up to bat.
Meffert got it. It's Rhett. He had one line where he said, "My full name is Michael Rhett Thomas."
Takes her stretch, the delivery, swung on. Oh my God.
Dante is there.
There he goes.
Perfectly lined up.
Takes the dive.
I can't. Stop diving. I forgot you got to go like 3,000 feet in front of it or else it will not let you catch it. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried, y'all. We don't need an instant replay. I paused by accident.
Chad Copel comes to the plate.
I'm getting worried. I said no one's putting pressure on me, and here the Hornets putting pressure on me.
Swung on, and a foul
We're going to need a
ball.
rally here
Have
in
a
the
runner on second.
bottom of the
Nobody out.
second. It's just like
The stretch,
Mandy's getting so freaking lucky with where her pitches are ending up. Can't get anything going.
0-2. From the windup
Don't
and
put it
the
middle.
offering,
Just
ball 1,
that's all right. It's a
and
good
the count
pitch.
is 1-2.
That's a setup pitch because then we're gonna do this. It's gonna look like a fastball for a second and then bite.
Swung on,
Yeah, it's a good pitch.
a bouncing ball. Oh no!
That's a
missed it.
fair ball. That is literally a fair ball, and we would have had her at third.
They have a runner
This game
on
is such
second,
bullshit about
no
that.
out. Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch.
Dumb.
Swing.
Playable.
Pop fly.
Vicky.
Jumps up.
Good job, Vicky.
Catch. Out.
Good job, Vicky. That's a big first out.
Nikki Winston comes to the plate. They have a runner on second. 1 out.
Here comes Nikki.
Here's
Not
the
to be
motion.
confused with my
Delivered.
cool friend Vicky.
A swing. A blooper in
I gotta
foul
stop doing those.
territory.
They're teeing off.
She kicks
Slow ball.
and the pitch. Strike.
Strike.
And the count is 0-2.
Heat. We're not gonna risk throwing it middle, so we put it slightly off center. Still one in the middle. Yeah, I mean.
And boom.
Angela just like doesn't want to play today, I guess.
Like a stamp and slap it on that puppy, 'cause that ball is out of here.
Angela, that was 509 feet, by the way. Angela, how can you go from the most dominant pitching performance of our generation to just refusing to put your fastball anywhere but the direct center of the zone? If you don't have that pitch today, then you have no strikeout potential. I need you to...
A swing.
She hung the softball. We got bailed out there.
She slips it up.
If you can't locate that fastball, then we're fucked.
She's out.
I don't know what to tell you.
Linda Potter comes to the plate.
Yeah, now she can't locate anything but the softball.
She delivers.
Angela,
Bunted.
Mikey, at least I have
She
Mikey.
can play for him. Chucks
Even when
it
he's
third.
slumping with the
Out.
bat, his arm is so valuable. Angela, I need you to get it together, all right? Seriously.
That pulls their plug for this inning. Check out the instant replay.
Yeah, okay, I get the
Halfway
picture.
through the inning now.
All right. We've been down by 3 before, and we won that game by like 14. So plenty of time to turn this around. We just need Mandy to stop getting so freaking lucky with where her pitches are ending up. Keisha, you have been on a heater lately. That is such bullshit. How does she get away with that every time? This is so annoying. Is part of having like a high pitching stat on the AI just that the like swing spot no longer matters and it'll just go wherever? That would make sense because I guess if you're really good at pitching, it's harder to read the pitches. This is the most generationally lucky run I've ever seen a pitcher have. Like, literally, I think the AI has just decided that the pitcher will be unhittable for this game. This could easily be our first loss of the season. It seems like it's just predestined that I won't be allowed to hit it in play today. If anyone's going to get it a started, it's Ahmed. This is the guy to do it. Batting .600, leading the league in homers. How does that not leave the infield, man? All right, thank God it was foul. If a game called that fair after how much I've been getting screwed with foul calls, I would have actually peaked my microphone. This pitcher is literally unhittable. This is my main problem with backyard baseball. Sometimes if you pick hard mode on AI, it'll just generate a pitcher on a team with a bad record inexplicably that you can't make contact with, no matter how you time it or where you place your hit marker.
She is ready. The delivery. Ball 1.
Good take, Sally. My one problem. My other problem is all the glitches that I've been getting screwed with. Yeah, I saw that perfectly. That one I just swung way early. I overestimated how slow Sally Dobbs' swing is. Okay, using the power pitches is going to mess with her juice, so that's good. I need to stop striking out so she stops getting more juice power-ups. Find a gap, maybe. Beat it out. Fuck! Oh my God, how is this even 1-9? They're perfect! They have perfect defense. They're all fast, and their pitcher is unhittable. How is this team 1-9? All right, well, at least we got Ricky to pitch to. This is one of those games. It's annoying, but literally my only hope of winning is just to wait and hope they take Mandy out because the AI has generated a pitcher that the player can't hit, no matter how perfectly you play. Skill no longer matters. It's a game of chance. That was a well-placed fastball, Angela. I need you to do that more. Okay. We need to right the ship, dude. We are circling the drain here. I can't recall feeling this bleak since the Monsters season. This is like the first game we've had where it really seems like we're just outmatched. Because we're not. I know we're not outmatched. It's just that pitcher is literal bullshit. Try to get that pitcher on base and tie her out in a pickle so they sub her out. That is an outstanding idea. I was going to intentionally walk her anyway because she blasted a homer in her last at-bat. She's on deck, I think, so ideally we'll see her next inning and we can intentionally walk her and then try to get her in a pickle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Angela, you fucking suck. You are ass, Angela. Next practice, if we lose this game, next practice, first 30 minutes, we're just going to be throwing balls at Angela. Group workout. She just, like, her favorite, if she was on a dating website, her little, like thing she'd write down for hobbies would be hanging curveballs. What's something you like to do when you have free time? Hang curveballs. How do you like to spend time with your family? Hang curveballs with them. Looking for a guy who loves hanging curveballs. So goddamn annoying. Here's Mandy. I literally tried to throw a ball. Okay, that's good. We wanted her on base anyway. Dante, what the? What was that? Okay, I'm going to wait to throw it and see if she goes to second. What if I throw to the wrong place? What if I throw it to third?
Right
Trying to throw the ball away. I'm trying to find any way to
throws
throw it
to
away.
second, fires it over.
There we go. Run.
Chucks
Throw
it
it
to third. Chucks it over.
Okay, well, I just threw it out of play.
And it goes out of play. Runners take one base.
All right. Okay, I get it.
Claudia Villarca steps up to bat.
All right, Claudia, ground it. Ground it, and I'm going to try and get
The motion.
Mandy Coolidge in a rundown.
The swing. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 0-1. From the windup and the throw. The swing.
This is big.
Bouncing ball. Easy play for her. Fires it over.
No, don't throw it.
Throws it over to third. Safe at third.
Why did they just do that? I didn't ask them to do that. Just did it. I'm telling you, man. This is like the White Sox of the White Monsters. I think this game truly just has games where before you load it and it decides that you lose this one. And it doesn't matter what you do.
Steps up to bat.
Now we have second and third with 2 outs. At least that does tire out a little bit. If we get out of this inning, it works out fine.
A swing.
And we get what we wanted, which is
And the count is
tiring out Chris, whatever her name is, Mandy Coolidge.
swinging.
Make the
Hit
play.
hard. Ooh, she
Good play, Vicky. That's big league. All right, we tired her out a little bit.
is behind. Angela Delecto coming up to the plate.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
Angela, you suck. You've no right to
Here's
chat
the
right
motion.
now.
She delivers.
I've seen enough, man. This is the luckiest pitcher of all time. Does somebody want to write down how many times it's happened where the prediction circle has not even touched the zone in any spot and it's been a strike?
That was ball one, and the count is 1-1.
Literally crazy.
She's set. Throws it. A swing.
Early. Plus, it was just not where it said it would be again.
And the count is 1-2. She's set. And the offering. That was ball two.
Good eye, Angela. We need to get that pitch count up because Mandy is just like unhittable.
She kicked the 2-2 pitch.
Oh my god. It is impossible to get good contact against this girl. Also, anybody else beats out that ground ball.
She's out of there.
That was like an invitation for a lead-off base runner, but because it was Angela. I'm in a bad state. I'm in a bad state. This, I mean, how could I not be? This is dire. We're down by 4 in the third inning.
A blooper in foul territory. 1 out.
If we don't pull out a miracle here, the undefeated dream is over.
She kicked. Throws it. Swung on. Foul. From the stretch and the throw. That was a ball.
I don't know what to say anymore.
She kicked the 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
There we go. Finally caught a break. Finally caught a break. Figure Death gonna make a new team with Mandy on it.
Pitch. That was ball 3. And the count
Ernie, this is big. Any way to get a base runner, man.
swung on.
Oh my god, drop, please. Drop. Drop, drop. No, it hung up for the center fielder. Oh my god, we got a base runner.
Safe at first.
Ernie giving us a lifeline. Ricky's their catcher. That dude does not strike me as someone who'd have a good arm. We will be stealing. Ernie's not especially fast, but we will still be stealing. If the pitch is in the zone, I'll try a bunt.
Target goes up. Pitch on the way. Fouled one back.
Vicky,
Runner
you
on
gotta put that in play. How do you not? Seriously. Mandy's gone. Mandy's gone. Mandy's gone. Mandy's gone. Mandy's gone. All right. This is big. Whole new ball game.
And the throw.
Suddenly,
And
Vicky,
the foul
fucking.
ball.
Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
From the windup, pitch on the way. Swinging. A blooper in
Gotta
foul territory.
fight that off.
And the count is 0-2.
Vicky, put it in play, man.
Ready. She delivers.
It's your job.
Ball 1.
Good take. Oh, I forgot to steal. Try again. Just letting Ernie rest up.
Ready now.
Get some juice back. Oh, right back at her. That could easily be a double play. Oh, thank God. No, Vicky's fast enough. All right. Well, Vicky will be stealing. This is fine. We'll have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Unfortunately, it's for Dante. Shit. We really need to score here. Get some on the board, but Dante, man. This is how we're going to score. We're going to steal with Vicky. Ricky does not strike me as someone have. We're going to auto take, and we're going to see if we can get her all the way to home with just base running.
Ball 1. She steals.
It cut me off at third.
Runner on
Vicky.
third, 2 outs.
Steal home. Steal home, Vicky.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
Auto take. Steal home, Vicky.
Is she? Yes! Stealing home! Cut between bases.
Unironically, like the smartest thing he could have done. All right, the game won't let me do that. Dante.
From the windup, fires. Swinging. A
Oh my God.
bouncing
Beat it
ball.
out, Dante. Please. 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 Please.
And the runner is safe.
Oh my God. She didn't. I thought she would go home by herself. What the hell? Why did she stay at third with 2 outs? I didn't think I'd have to manually tell her to go. Usually when you put it in play, they run themselves. Why didn't she go? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Pete auto take, Dante steal, hope Ricky throws down and then go home.
Touchdown.
They're still away. Too many mental mistakes this game, man.
Ball 1. Tries to steal.
Dude, Ricky's actually smart. I hate how smart Ricky is. I hate how smart Ricky is. He's seeing through all of my plans. All right, Pete, if you can somehow get both these runs home, or
From the
even
windup,
more.
And the offering. Swung on.
No.
Ground ball up the
Oh my
first
God, Pete.
baseline. In
Pete.
first on a sharp single. They, oh,
Pete got one home.
today. This is quite a predicament.
Dude, Ricky is so smart. He doesn't fall for my tricks. He's the only catcher who does not fall for my tricks.
Mikey Thomas.
Mikey, we need you so bad. Second and third with 2 outs. Where were you when Mikey saved the season?
I'm gonna get our base.
Where were you when Mikey saved the season? Mikey, please. If you're going to catch fire, this is the time to do it.
Pitch.
Crazy unlucky. We'll take that 10 times out of 10.
Takes the stretch. She delivered.
Oh, under it.
He's out. That
Mikey's breaking my heart right now, dude. It is tough to describe how hard it is to watch your best hitter just fall apart halfway through the season.
that'll end the
He
inning.
just can't barrel up anything right now.
Fish is behind.
He's under it. He's rolling over. He's just not barreling it.
No out.
That leaving 2 runners in scoring position is inexcusable, especially when we have Mikey at the plate.
Target goes up. Fire.
This is trendy. He just changed his
Walk
name
on.
to Nicky Winston. Angela, get it. That's
And
not
she
Mikey's
goes
ball.
after it, zings it to first. That's it.
That hurts. At least Mandy's out of the game, but
Angelique Harding comes to the plate.
where's Mikey?
She's set, and the offering.
This is supposed to be an easy win. It's supposed to be an easy win. That was not where I asked you to put it, Angela. Seriously.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike.
That is
One
where
out.
I asked you to put it. That's a great pitch.
She's set, and the delivery.
Stop hanging out in the
Swung
middle.
on,
Perfect.
and they goodbye to a
Good pitch, Angela. We needed that.
Bye-bye,
Mikey has been
Dad.
handling the divorce well. Clearly, this dude is, I mean, just a ghost.
Linda
What he
Potter
used to be.
steps up to bat. Into the windup and the delivery. Swing. A bouncing ball.
Why do you always take that weird ass route to it,
First,
Angela?
say goodbye.
Good. We needed a 1, 2, 3. All right, let's hit. I know it hurts. It really hurts to leave runners on second and third with 2 outs.
That pulls the check out.
Really does hurt. But we have 3 more chances to score here. Look at this. Keisha, Ahmed, Sally. If anybody's going to make noise right now, it's these 3.
Keisha
Angela's finally, like,
takes the stretch.
taking
Here's
this
the
game seriously.
pitch.
It's a good take,
No
Keisha.
out.
All right. Come on.
From the windup, here's the pitch. Ball 1, 1-1.
That's right. Gotta give me something to hit, Angelique.
Into the windup, the pitch. Swinging.
That was one to hit. I
And
pulled
drove
it.
to deep left.
Still put good wood on it, but
And she's out.
right at dumbass Mandy, still finding a way to torture me.
On and
I'm gonna smack this one.
I was early on that. It was outside, and I tried to pull it. That's.
here's the windup and delivers. The wing.
Oh my. I can't take this. I can't take this. This whole game has been me hitting that like just getting under it, or just being early, or just being on top of it. I can't take it. I cannot take it.
And it's an out. Sally Dobbs steps in.
How is this team 1-9? Their pitching is unhittable.
Back. Be a real athlete in action.
And their offense isn't even that bad.
Ready now. And the offering. That was ball 1.
This is tough, man.
Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Up. Drive.
We have life! We have life!
Safe.
Runner on!
Let's see that. Play it.
Oops,
Yes.
wrong button.
Angela Del Vecchio.
We gotta stop popping them straight up. Angela, this loss is on you right now. This is your chance to turn it around.
Move back.
All right? Make me cancel my plans to throw baseballs at you next Tuesday. Angela!
Long one and deep.
That's right, baby! Let's go! One run game! Rally!
Del Vecchio.
These fishes are not belly up! Angela, make me believe! That's right. Thank you for the fart, whoever redeemed that. We've got a one-run game! Some two-out magic! On a misplay from Ricky. Look at him shaking his head. That is right.
Ernie Steele turns back.
All right, Ernie Steele. You know what? We're power swinging with Ernie. What do I have to lose? Base is empty,
She's
2
set.
outs.
Pitch on the way. Swung on. That's a foul. 2 outs.
Playing from behind. That's right. There's still 2 innings to go after this. Chance for us to bring it all the way back.
She delivers. That was a ball.
The thing is, I can't even if we win this game, I don't know if I can't. Oh, God. Because Angela put us in this mess, but also got us out. So I don't know if she could be player of the game.
Ball 2.
I think it would be Pete or maybe Vicky at this present moment.
The windup. The 2-1 pitch.
All right, I'm going into my scheduling app and I'm deleting the
And it's an out.
throw baseballs at Vicky on Tuesday. Or
And
not
the
Vicky,
fourth inning
Angela.
over. The fishes are down.
Okay. 2 innings, 1-run game.
Ricky Johnson coming up to the plate. No out.
God, you have a lot of faces on deck, Ricky. You are an oddball.
Into the motion. Fires.
Good pitch.
0-1. Target goes up. Rose it.
All right, now, at a time like this, it is imperative that you get out there, Angela, and throw a scoreless inning. Imperative. This is how comebacks die. You put a couple runs on the board, and then the pitcher in the next half of the inning gives up more, and then it's like it was all for nothing. That's how you take the wind out of a team's sails. Angela, I need you to keep your pitches on the corners.
Popped up. Jumping in the air.
Mikey, great play.
Get catch. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out.
Great play.
Francis Bluer steps up to bat.
Who's Francis Bluer? Bluer.
The windup.
Crushed the home run apparently earlier, so.
Strike one.
Watch out for
That's
this one.
a scary pitch, man. That is a scary, scary,
Here's the
scary
windup
pitch.
And the delivery. Swinging. She went for the bunt.
Thank God she went for the bunt. She had a homer last time.
She's safe.
Okay, that's fine. Now, here's the thing. That brings up Manny, doesn't it? 2 for 2 with a single and a double. Or no, not a single and a double. A home run and a double.
2 out.
I'm going to pitch to her, and I'm not going to give her a single strike.
The target goes up, rose it.
Maybe we'll get lucky and one will clip the corner.
That was ball 2. Attempts to steal.
That's what I was hoping would happen. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. That's why I wanted to pitch for her. I'm not kidding. That is exactly what I was anticipating. I wish I said it out loud so I looked smarter. Into the 5th.
The fish is behind.
Never run on Mikey. How many times do I have to tell you? It's a losing proposition. Don't run on Mikey.
Ballerina to the plate.
Vicky,
Right now, she delivers. Swing.
I need you to put these in play, Vicky. They're like middle of the plate. This is your job. Bunt.
She is ready.
Vicky.
Pitch on the way.
Oh my God, that is the worst bunt I have ever seen in my entire life. Directly on a line at the pitcher.
Dante Robinson.
And if you try not doing squared, they pull it foul every time. Vicky, I need that bunt, man. I need you to start laying these down. How much longer do we have to do bunt drills in the cage for you to... Like, you were doing great at the beginning. Like, where did that go? Where was that? I was right where the... It's fine. Starting off this inning with Vicky and Dante is tough.
Here's the motion.
Very
Fires.
tough.
That's a foul.
Y'all are killing me with this. You are killing me with this. Killing me.
The windup.
With the foul bunts. We have to swing.
He was bad.
Outstanding 2-strike pitch. All right. The light's getting dimmer. The light's getting dimmer, but Pete's got corrective lenses. Let's see this one over the fence, Pete. Fire me up. My throat hurts. I want it to bleed, Pete.
Takes the stretch and the throw.
Ah!
It up.
Shanked it.
Let's see that one more time.
Let's not. Pete steal.
Mikey.
Mikey. Okay, Mikey.
Runner on
How many times are you going to come up in a huge spot with 2 outs? I hate that it's come this far, but I'm auto-taking and I'm going to try and manufacture a run with Pete. I hate that I'm taking the same approach that I took when Dante was at the plate. If you'd told me like a few weeks ago that I would start circling the wagons and try to score off a steal when Mikey was up, I would be blown away. There we go. Runner on third, 2 outs. And we can't steal home because Ricky is just like a genius back there. Mikey. Mikey Mike. I forgot we already had 1 strike. And now we're behind 0-2. This is what happens when you're in a slump. You find yourself behind 0-2 every at-bat. Gotta take a swing. That's not your fault, Mikey. That is... What that is the worst designed pitching power-up. Because there are ones where it wiggles. That's just you can't hit it. Is what that is. Unfair, another term for it.
That's the end of the 5th. 1 left on. The fishes are down.
It's so unbalanced that you have all these that are like totally hittable, and then that one that is literally, because you have to react early to swing, it is unhittable. It is an unhittable pitch. Except for robots. If they know it's coming, they can do it.
From the windup, rose it.
Oh my God. We only have 1 inning left, but we have the heart of our lineup. We need Angela to throw a scoreless inning. I didn't even realize Mandy's up. Oh my God. I could have easily just given up. Okay, we're not throwing her the heater. She loves that shit. Try to get her to chase, I guess, on a slow ball. What a pitch. See ya, Mandy! Okay. We're in crunch time here. Oh my God, this is so tense. Oh my God, this girl's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. How? How? Did that get through all 3 of you? We got a moron. Why did you come off the bag, man? How many defensive miscues are we going to have in the 6th inning? Seriously, that's already 2 on that play. Maybe she'll try to steal like a moron. Or we'll get a double. It's all clicking. It's all clicking. That's how we win this game. A double play. That's a blessing in disguise. I'm giving Chad a lot to hit. This kid's hitting 172. If anyone's going to ground it into a double play, it's Chad. I'm only doing slow balls, bottom of the zone on the pull side, trying to get it grounded to Vicky. Could come back to bite me in the ass, but this is times like these call for bold plays.
was a ball. Goes for it.
All right.
Here's the
If you're going to
throw
give me
second.
the out, I'll take it.
She's
The double play
out
would
of
be
there.
great, but if that would break up the double play anyway, so.
2 outs.
These kids are so stupid. Why do they keep running on
Into the windup. Pitch on the way.
Mikey?
Swing.
There's that pitch. One too late. That could have easily been a double play. That
Not
hurts.
an out.
That's all right. Tough to be mad about a scoreless inning. Come on, y'all.
That'll bring. Let's see that one more. The fishes are down.
It all comes down to the bottom of the 6th. Keisha, Ahmed, Sally.
Nobody out.
Face the ball. Been batted.
Keisha's had a quiet day, but a loud season.
Here's the windup and delivers.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 and
It's
the count
unfair.
is 1-0.
If they somehow throw like a hittable power pitch and I get a base hit with it, that is pretty much the game. Oh my
A
god,
bouncing
Keisha.
ball.
Beat it out. Keisha's quick. We've got the leadoff runner on! That is so huge! The crowd's going insane. Listen to them.
He's got up in time.
Of course we're stealing second, but we're not auto-taking because it's Ahmed. Why would I auto-take with Ahmed, even if he's having a bad day? All of our star hitters did not show up today, and we're still in it, which is crazy.
That was ball 1. Makes the break.
Throwing it to third. You know the drill. And then it gets by the third baseman. We're not going to risk. Runner scored. The tying run is in scoring position with no outs. We cannot blow this. We cannot blow
From
this.
the stretch and delivers. Strike 1.
Totally fine taking
Have
that
a
as my
runner
first
on
strike.
second, nobody out.
Dude, a walk-off 2-run nuke here from Ahmed Khan. I would, like,
Here's the
bust a
mojo, the
nerve in my
delivery.
forehead.
That was ball 2. She is ready. The 2-1 pitch. Belted it.
It's going! Are you kidding?
Ouch. He hit the ground. Caught between bases.
How? It hit the top of the wall! That's all right. We have the winning run in scoring position. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And there are runners at second and third with nobody.
That is total
Run this
bullshit. Sally, cheer me up. Cheer me up, Sally Dobbs.
The windup. Pitch on the way. Low and away.
Oh, Sally struggles with making contact, though. I need someone who can just hit it in fair play and give us a chance to score the tying
The
run.
windup and the pitch.
Fine taking that. I'm totally fine taking that. Sally Dobbs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh my god, that is so unlucky. See what I mean about how the game just decides that you're fucked for a game?
From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch.
No.
And that's an out.
Tag up. Caught him sleeping!
Another one.
Oh my god! We just tied the game with a sac fly to the first baseman! Dumbass! Dumbass!
smack this one. Shoot.
Angela. I need you.
Here's the windup. Here's the pitch.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Down the line! Down the line! Run, Ahmed, run! Go for! Oh, fuck. Distract!
Predicament.
Throw it out of play or something. Okay, 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 okay. The game-winning run is at third. Ernie, just put it in the outfield. I don't care how it needs to happen.
I'm ready.
I can't do a power swing with Ernie. He's not a power hitter.
And the pitch. The swing.
I gotta prioritize making
And
contact
there are
here.
runners at second and third. 1 out.
Ernie, we've been handed a chance to win the game on a silver
From
platter.
the windup, rose it. Low and away. 1 and 1.
I have a splitting headache now. My God.
Takes the stretch. The pitch. A swing.
Fuck, that's a good pitch. I was on it too.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
We're in crunch time here.
Takes their stretch. The 1-2 pitch. And
That is so unlucky.
Go do that.
That is so unlucky. Now the sack fly is dead. Oh my god, it's Vicky Kawaguchi.
From the stretch, pitch on the way. The swing,
Oh my God.
grounder to short. And that's
No, what? What? He was on the fucking plate! He was on the plate! This game is bullshit! This is what I'm talking about. It's fucking broken.
two left on.
Now we're going to extras.
Nicky Winston steps up to bat.
That is actually indefensible game design. I can't believe I'm saying that about a CD game from 2001.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch.
Unbelievable. This kid has a home run today, so we could easily.
Ready now. The delivery. Swung on. And the foul.
How does the umpire
Nobody
like
out.
sleep at night after that?
She's set. Here's the pitch.
The whole league is currently against the Bluefishes.
1 and 2. Here's the motion. 1-2 pitch.
I'm just not feeling confident in Angela's heater right now. Why would I when her slow ball is... I mean, that is not a strike. That's a makeup call by the home plate umpire. He realizes he fucked up. Okay, I'm reacting like it's over. It's not over. We still have a game to win. All right, we can whine about it later.
Takes the stretch.
Let's focus on the right now.
Swung on.
Good pitch. I'm
Sliced it.
starving, by
And
the
the
way.
count is 0-1.
I need to get my Jesus. I need to put something in my stomach right now. Okay.
Here's the windup. Fires. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1.
I shouldn't be afraid to use crazy pitches here because I've got the more juice. Got her to chase.
1 and 2. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Down she goes.
One more, and then let's go hit. One more, and then let's go hit.
Steps up to bat. She kicks. She delivers. A swing. A bouncing ball.
Stay fair.
Gobbles it up. And a
Huge.
throw to first. That's it for her.
All right, kids, let's go hit. Come on. Come on. Let's keep the undefeated dream alive. Don't replay it. Nobody cares. Okay.
Tied at 4.
Thank you so much to the person I could hit escape to skip that. That's annoying.
Dante Robinson steps up to the plate.
Dante
No out.
Robinson.
Okay, let's go.
I need you to get a bunt down. I need you to get a bunt in fair territory. I need you to get a bunt down.
Strike.
How? Look at where my mouse is and where that ball was. And it was a bunt, so timing is not a... I did it as soon as it would allow me to.
And the offering. And the
God,
foul
Dante, you
ball.
are killing me with this. You are killing me. I'm dying.
The windup. Here's the pitch. Swing.
That was the most insane sixth inning. The fact that we had that, like, what looked like a walk-off bomb bounce off the top of the fence and then scored a tying run on a sac fly to the first baseman and then had that bullshit call at home. These are the kind of games that people talk about for years.
What am I supposed to do again?
All right, Pete. You're supposed to hit it over the wall and send us home smiling.
The windup. And the offering. That was ball 1. 1-0.
Pete, everything is on your shoulders right now.
And the offering. That was ball 2.
Everything. Everything. Even a walk is huge because how fast he is. That's basically a free third base.
She's set. And the throw. Ball 3.
If you don't give me anything to hit, I will happily take the walk, Angelique.
The stretch and the pitch. Strike!
That's a good pitch. I'm going to pause so I can finish chewing. I put a bunch of cheeses in my mouth without thinking and then realized that if something huge happens, I don't want my mouth to be full of food. Oh my God. I'm freaking out, y'all. I'm freaking out. Okay. They are extra toasty, by the way, which is my favorite. Crouched over my screen like I'm about to receive a college acceptance letter.
From the windup, iron.
Ball 4.
That was a ball.
We've got a base runner, and it's our very best. That is the one guy you do not want to walk. That or Vicky.
Mikey Thomas comes up to the plate.
Mikey has found himself in so many big spots this game and just can't deliver. Mikey, you have been given so many chances
Into
to
the
be
window
great.
and delivers.
Auto
Strike.
take for the steal.
There he goes.
You know the drill at this point. That third baseman, man, just like moronic.
They have a runner on second, one out.
The winning run is in scoring position, Mikey. The fate of the Bluefishes is in your hands.
And the throw.
Get up the middle.
First.
It's up the middle! A misplay at first! The Bluefish is walking off! And Mikey is your hero! On the shittiest single you've ever seen!
5-4.
Everybody's
The
so
Bluefishes are 11-0!
And the parents out in the stands are dancing around out there. I think I even saw somebody's dog leaping in the air.
This is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch saying see you next time here at the Parks Department Field number 2.
I am sweating. Oh my God. Keisha, Mikey, and Ahmed all had terrible days at the plate. Our 3 most valuable hitters besides Pete this season. And we still eked it out. All the odds were stacked against us. That umpire was clearly paid off. Everything went their way. And it still wasn't enough to take down the Bluefishes. Pete has to be the player of the game because of how many times he got on base and gave us a chance. Pete has to be the player of the game. Has to. Wow. Even with Angela, I mean, Angela's heroic 2-out, 2-run shot will go down in history, but she also fucked us on the mound, so I can't give it to her. Wow. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. The Bluefishes are 11-0. They stand alone atop the league and are still on track to be the first professional baseball team ever to have a perfect season. What a time to be alive. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. It's Tuesday, so I'll see you on Thursday for, I guess, Supermarket Simulator. We're wrapping that game up. And then Friday for Elden Ring. All right, babies. I will see you on the flip side. Love you.